So let's see, looks like you're ready. Click here to start streaming. All right, let's see. Click here to start streaming. You're live. Welcome back. YouTube has told me that I can start talking. So I'm a little late. We're copying over ACFI's stuff from my hard drive. It's going to take about 1 minute and 30 seconds. So never on schedule, always on time. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Kite. I'm here to talk about some convention stuff. We've been at Twitchcon, we've been at ACFI, and it's time to do some sorting from ACFI. I'll be talking about Twitchcon first, then ACFI. I was expecting this to take a little longer than it actually did. So we got 380 items to get through. I sure hope I'm not muted, because that's probably the best intro I've done all year. Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody doing? I see, is this a Discord and or YouTube and or Pestilence here? Moderator helping me out here. Welcome in, everybody. Seeing some familiar faces here and a lot of new faces. Say hello. Welcome in. All right, where do we start? We got a lot to talk about. So, Alamo City Furry Invasion was, what, 2 weeks ago? I took the week off because it was just so crazy. I had TwitchCon coming up, and I thought TwitchCon was going to be a lot better. TwitchCon wasn't that great. It didn't know what it wanted to be. It didn't know whether it wanted to be like a convention for normal community fans. It didn't know whether it wanted to be a trade convention. Didn't know whether it wanted to be an anime convention. And overall, I felt kind of disappointed. So we're going to be going into that. I got a little bit of video from that. ACFI just finished transferring, so that is great. We'll also go into that. If you're looking at the solar eclipse, we got some footage of that as well, so that'll be exciting. I paid $80 for a solar filter. Was it worth it? Probably not, but you get to see a little bit of the solar eclipse through a bunch of really expensive gear I don't know how to use. So next time I'll be way more prepared to actually adjust the exposure on that thing. But it's like shooting through a pair of welding goggles, and I really didn't want to break my sensor. But yeah, I'm good. That's good. Hopefully everybody's good. You're Argentinian? Oh, you should talk to one of my other friends. They're also from Argentina, and they're also kind of a furry. If you're listening to this, you know who you are. Maybe say hello. But yeah. All right, where do we start? I was actually thinking of, before like we go through the ACFI stuff, we'd actually go through the TwitchCon like stuff that I took, because I did everything in vertical format. As you know, I'm not a huge fan of shorts. I don't really like shorts. Shorts are really kind of weird for me because I usually have a high-end camera. I like shooting in landscape, and usually how I do it is I make these wonderful videos. I don't really fiddle around with shorts. So the problem is I couldn't bring my camera bag because it was too big, and so I'm not going to be lugging, you know, like 40 pounds of gear, just holding onto it without a camera bag for 8-9 hours. But the other problem is they wouldn't let me wear my fursuit inside the con. So the cosplay policy is, hey, you can wear whatever you want as long as there's no face coverings. And I was like, does that include fursuits? And the security guy is like, yeah, that includes no fursuit heads. You can hold it with you, but you have to walk around with it off. And I'm like, what is the point? So we have this little guy. We have little Kite here. Look at him. Yeah. That's like half a second here. Let me pause that. So I literally took this half-second clip because I didn't want to bother these two beautiful, wonderful ladies from Fantasy Las Vegas. We went to the best show in Vegas for over, what, 24 years? And apparently it's a burlesque. So if you want to see some very talented ladies do acrobatics like Cirque du Soleil with a whole lot more breasts, you know where to find it. One of my friends from Japan that I took to see this show told me I had ruined burlesque and shows for them because every other show on the strip in Vegas it did not add up to this one. So fantastic show. They actually humored me and got a little like clip with plushy Kite here, and we're gonna go through all these like little clips as long as there's like nobody's face in it. I'm gonna try to pick out ones that don't have people's faces in them. What is this one? Yeah, there's a car. Oh yeah, there's lightsabers.
Yeah, there's a car.
So all these are like really short clips. We're gonna edit this into a short after we edit all the ACFI things. So this is gonna be like a 1 minute long short talking about why you shouldn't go to TwitchCon, but you should go to Vegas. And then we have some UFOs. Weird UFOs. So as you can see, Jade Appleton's hand there, I had to ask him to quite literally like... quite literally hold me up so I could get this footage. I was like, you know, I can definitely do something with it. Now this is a really cute one. You can see like the camera trying to compensate for the darkness.
Good enough here.
Yeah, good enough. We got an Ida Shaw here from the Senpai Squad. Yeah, so this is basically the TwitchCon experience right here. If you have seen the vendor video, I also took one of the expo haul. I don't know if I'll upload that one. Maybe we'll upload it if people want to see it, but overall TwitchCon, not that great. TwitchCon felt VidCon at Disneyland? Not really. I hear VidCon is actually kind of better. But yeah, I hear people are going to more shows, less gambling. That's kind of killing the traditional revenue stream of Vegas. Yeah, so... Now, I'm not going to name names, but VTubers are notoriously bad with money, me included. So I heard one guy spent $1,000 on slots. 20 minutes later, I heard that turned into $3,000 and he has 6 cents left in his bank account. Now, if I go to Vegas with $3,000, I don't know if I'd waste it on slots, but the kicker is the dude messages the group chat and he's like, I'm so close to winning. And I just bet he's trying to like find somebody to give him that extra like 50 cents for that one more roll so he can hit the jackpot. Oh boy, not a great time. As for my experience, I didn't do any gambling. I am a Vegas local, so that's why I might be a little jaded. We went to a bunch of buffets. We went to a bunch of VTuber meets. We went to the TwitchCon thing, and I'll kind of talk about it. So this is kind of on the first day. Thursday was badge pickup. Friday, I didn't actually even get to go because I left my wallet somewhere and I lost it. And turns out I Ubered down to the after party, spent $100 for a ticket. They wouldn't let me in. So I had to go back to my apartment, get my wallet. And at that point I was like, you know what? Not even going to worry about it. Not even going to go back up down there. Sunk cost. It's probably not even going to be worth it. Half an hour later, I get a message that one of my friends had 2 seizures and had to go to the hospital. So on one hand, yikes. That's kind of horrible. Wish I was there for him. On the other hand, it sounds like it wasn't that great of a night to have a party anyway. So they're okay. Luckily, they're out of the hospital. They're back to smoking cigarettes and drinking. So, you know, they're perfectly fine. And glad that it wasn't worse. Thursday, Friday, it was just terrible. Saturday, much better. So this is a lot of this is Saturday. So we got like Legos here, which was a pretty cool thing. You can go to the Lego panel. Now this guy was awesome. So I was always joking like, oh, there's no fursuiter. So I was like, hey, Bizarro Foxy, the Bizarro Foxy. I have no idea who that is, but I was like, you know what? That's clever. I like this guy. And I was like,
awesome. Can you give me a yip? Awesome, love it.
Great sport. And then we have
and go.
Whatever is going on here.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Anyone can cook. You heard the guy. And for everybody else, hashtag Vormeta. Just in case you want a giant hog lizard, I had to take this shot. But I feel like a lot of people would be taking this shot.
3, 2, 1.
Now, this shot got me like 700 views on TikTok, which isn't a lot, but TikTok isn't actually giving me a lot of views for whatever reason. I do have a TikTok now. Drop by, check it out. It's kite.tube. I don't like TikTok. I'll be uploading some older stuff, some newer stuff. This is the Doritos short that actually went on my YouTube Shorts and has like, I don't know, like 5,000 views now. So I honestly don't understand what's up with TikTok unless it just hates everything I do. Hi, everybody. Hi, Beagle. Welcome, welcome. Why is this a thing? Why is what a thing? Did you miss the... No, we're actually going over Twitchcon really quick because there's not a lot to talk about Twitchcon. It sucked. If you have questions about Twitchcon or what it means to be a content creator, an influencer, or whatever, I'm more than happy to answer. But I'm just like really quickly going over this stuff before we move over to ACFI, because ACFI was amazing. TwitchCon was a huge bust. Everybody seemed to agree that it wasn't a trade show, it wasn't a community convention, and it definitely wasn't an anime convention. And it felt like all the VTubers were kind of, you know, all over the place. I don't know. Nobody really liked the con. Everybody liked Vegas, though. How have I been? I've been great. Z Kinkaju, thank you so much for dropping by. So don't worry, you'll all be here. Welcome, 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 welcome. You didn't know I have a TikTok? Yeah, I made a community post on my YouTube about it. So check out my community posts. I post there like once a week or so, channel updates, that kind of stuff. And there's going to be some big channel updates. Mark your calendars. November 11th, we're going to be doing something special, and it's going to be a month-long event. And boy, do I have cool things to share with you, including something that has never been done before by furries. So November 11th, make sure to tune in. I'm going to try to stream as much as possible until then. We're going to be doing live video editing streams. We're going to get into VR chat a little bit. That's the plan, at least. So keep an eye out. This is going to be like the month of kite. We're going to be celebrating a whole lot of stuff because it's almost the end of the year, and sometimes we forget to celebrate, right? But anyway, hopefully everybody's doing well. Good to see you streaming again. Yeah, it's been a busy month. I was like, oh, I'll take 1 week off, and then 1 week turned into a month, and it's like, ugh. So we're gonna be doing a lot of stuff today.
On and go.
But yes, the Doritos, man. What's going on? Who knows what's going on? Apparently Doritos are going on. Delicious. Yeah, doesn't he look edible? Delicious Dorito person. So this is actually kind of a good shot. These are just all clips I took at TwitchCon. We're probably going to be turning these into a minute-long short just to be like, hey, this is what TwitchCon is like. Go to Vegas instead. These are all VTubers. There's a lot of cool VTubers here off the top of my head. I see Captain Fluffy, Jay Dockleton, there's Red Claw, a whole bunch of other people who I met in for like 5 seconds and then forgot. But it's like a tradition to take a photo with your VTuber models when you meet up. Let's see. That's the TikTok version of the Doritos short. We're here at the Grand Bazaar, a wonderful place to get some food, especially if you're looking for candy or pizza. So right here, if you're ever in Vegas, the Grand Bazaar, especially Giordano's, is one of my favorite places, and I'll show you why. And I'm hoping they'll be. I'm hoping Jay Dockleton will be okay with being on camera. Everybody's seen his face, so yeah. And I'll probably censor this later, but giant stringy slices of pizza. They're delicious. So we have here Gaia cosplaying as herself. And next up, we have Fluffy Arcades. So I spent a lot of time talking to Julian, and it was a lot of fun. So I just had to take like a really quick video with their little stand-up thing. Ready, set, story mode. I'm not entirely sure what that's supposed to mean, but hey, it was important enough to get on Twitch. So we also have KBBQ. So we got Korean barbecue, and it was actually super delicious. Let me see if I can find the I don't think I have the like raw Korean barbecue thing, but this was basically the aftermath of the pizza that I got served. Delicious. Now let's see, where's the actual like uncooked Korean barbecue thing? All of this is kind of out of order. I guess it's not here, but that's fine. So here is Jay Dockleton grilling up some Korean barbecue. Delicious. As you noticed, the best parts of TwitchCon were really just about the food. And this is gonna kind of tie it all together. This is the Luxor, like the second biggest pyramid on the planet. where we actually went to go see the burlesque show. And this was probably the cutest cosplay that I saw, like a delivery Moogle, and they actually gave us a letter addressed to the Warrior of Light.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Isn't that so cute? They're so awesome. I love their outfit. So while we didn't see a lot of furries at TwitchCon, and TwitchCon was kind of mid, we still found, you know, a lot of cool stuff. Oh yeah, and the T-Rex. How could I forget about the T-Rex? I guess that doesn't count as a face covering.
Actually, like, yeah.
Actually,
Awesome,
like dancing. I wasn't expecting them to actually like dance, which was pretty cool. All right. So that was TwitchCon. If you have any questions about TwitchCon, let me know. Otherwise, it wasn't great. I would not go again. I would not spend $300 on TwitchCon. My condolences to everybody who flew out here, but thank you for all the memories, because it was actually really awesome to see all my other content creator and VTuber friends. And I just realized there's a whole bunch of stuff from TTFC in here. Let's fix that real quick. It's probably leftovers on my camera that snuck in here. So we're just gonna grab that and just put this in a new thing and just call it like TTFC checks, just in case this isn't stuff I already had. But we went through all the TTFC videos, so I'm assuming that's just like stuff that snuck in. So we have 325 videos for ACFI, and you know, that's pretty good. Usually I try to get more closer to 400, 500, but a lot of it, it was kind of weird. There weren't a lot of suitors out, but there was a lot of really cool After Dark stuff. We have Omnom's Maid Raid that we're going to make a dedicated video out. We have footage of the Eclipse. There were a lot of cool dino masks. The drag show was great if you haven't seen that. And most of all, I kind of took Sunday off. I probably could have, you know, squeezed in another 150 videos, but I decided to take Sunday off. I went to the best breakfast place I've ever been to, like in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a forest, where they have recovering addicts and other people in need be the cooks and servers and everything. And it was the best service I've ever gotten and the best food I've ever gotten. I got videos of that on my phone, and that'll also make it into the review. Korean barbecue is so good. Oh, definitely. You're able to catch me in suit outside of the events. Well, I know we met up a little bit. It's just, you know, we kind of talked a little. We didn't really have a lot of time, but yeah. Am I ready for Halloween? Yeah, for BLFC. Kites month? Yeah. But yeah, so I will be at BLFC. So I'll be there starting Saturday, and I'll be there until Thursday night. So say hello if you see me. Get your memories captured. Let's make some wonderful memories together, and I can't wait to see all of you there at BLFC. I know it's a weekday con, so I'll be taking a lot of footage to kind of chronicle it. Hopefully it's a great success and they do pretty well. So we got a whole bunch to look through. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I also got a whole bunch of video of us exercising in like the gyms. That's gonna be silly. It's gonna be great. So let's see. So this is, what is this? Let's start from the top.
A little bit louder. Oh, come on now. Let's see some audience participation. Now everybody put their hands up.
This is the dance. This is the Floor Wars with Atomic Fireball, who was recently retired. So this is definitely main events footage. Let's start a main events folder. Why don't we? But yeah, let me know how you're doing. It's been a while since we talked, and hopefully we can spend some time reliving ACFI. If you have any questions about fursuiting, furries, conventions, I'm all ears. Wiggly, 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 yeah. But yeah, it's kind of great to be back to streaming. I feel like I've almost forgotten how to stream. It's been like a month almost, and I've just been like working on videos. It's been a lot of work. There's gonna be a lot of shorts coming up. And I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting like a ton of things, but I'm sure as we're going to be watching this, it'll be like a photo album, and I'll be able to remember everything that happened at AC. This is why you need to take your own videos too, to refresh your memories. You hope to see me at Denver? Yeah, I love Denver. I'll probably be at Denver again. If you're wondering why the Denver footage isn't up yet, I have no excuse. Like, I'm just behind on stuff. Life, all that stuff. A little bit of burnout. I'm gonna be honest, the hotel at Denver this year, ugh, it was terrible. So that kind of took me out of it. But I like Denver. I'll be there next year. You were doing a lot. Sorry you couldn't make it, but your panel on Sunday went well. Yeah, Sunday, like Sunday I was dead and just completely out of it. So I was like, I can't even put on my suit or do anything Sunday. So I just went and like went to that like cafe thing in the middle of nowhere with friends, and they're like, hey, you need a break? Let's go somewhere cool. And I was like really thankful that we had a local to guide us around, because boy did I need a break. And that was like the perfect break, literally the best breakfast I ever had. I'm glad to hear your panel went well though. Hopefully you'll be able to do another one and I'll be able to drop by for that. What is the theme? What theme they picked for 2024? I'm not sure. He's just taking a break. I thought they retired their suit and they have a new one. I thought it was atomic, not radioactive. My brain doesn't remember things very well, so that's fine. I guess it was radioactive. Why did I think it was atomic? I have a friend named Atomic, maybe that's why. Can't wait to see you at AntherCon. It'll be your first con in general. You're not able to go to West Coast cons since you're on the East Coast and plane tickets are expensive. That's actually exactly why it's so rare to see me at East Coast cons, because they're so expensive. But yeah, AntherCon, best convention, hands down. You know, it's one of those things where some people call me Kite, and like I'm not Kite, it's Kite. I feel like every furry has some weird permutation of their name that you can probably turn it into some other silly, close enough name. I know for you, Boomsday, I've heard Doomsday Wonder before. I feel like it comes with the territory, right? It was so nice to meet you at ACFI. Yeah, likewise. It was great seeing you too. Can't wait to see. Let's see. Gonna expand on it and redo it for TFF. That's gonna be exciting. I'm really excited to see that panel because I'm a huge fan of Little Tail Bronx, Solo Torobo. I still haven't even uploaded the CyberConnect 2 panel, but honestly, because of the audio issues, I've kind of been holding off of that. I'm not sure if I can really recover that panel. Boomstay, if you want that video, let me know if you want to actually watch that panel, but the audio is pretty scuffed. But anyway, let's get back to footage. You know what? I was like, that's good enough. Hey, that's kind of a candid. That's pretty good. So how do I do this? Like, that's kind of more like a kind of best of candid sort of, let's just call it like candids, because I can always use that as like connective tissues. That's a nicer way of putting it.
Check. Hey, if anybody lost a phone.
There's a lot of these that I've kind of gotten that are like, oh, people posing. ACFI is actually a really tight convention. It's very small. There's like 2 hallways. I love how cozy it is. One thing I noticed though, like it's a lot of the same fursuiters kind of, you know, walking back and forth. Although everybody's kind of in the same place, it was kind of hard to find new people to record. I missed the number of people in the parade, but the parade was super long. I feel like I missed like 90% of them, which is kind of silly. Man, that light. I will say that spotlight was the bane of my existence, like over there trying to shoot into it or even walk into it. It was kind of a mess. That's actually a really good shot. Like that's a very useful one. That's a good one. So this is a Floor Wars or Battle of the Floor or whatever non-trademark name they've used. That's also on my channel right now. It was a great show. Y'all should check it out. It was really, 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 really good. I thought that was a like really cool, like really cute effect here, starting from behind here and then going into like that. That's just so cute. I'm definitely gonna use that for like establishing shot intro kind of thing. Once I'm seeing a fursuit parade, I'm like, where did all these suitors come from? Yeah, it's like a safari. They'll go back to their hotel room and you'll never see them again. They just use something like dance off head. Yeah. The current venue is tiny. 2019, a larger venue, large scale renovation. I have heard about it. It's like 20 people, and if I tell them not to share outside the server, they definitely will, because I'm a mod there. I mean, I don't mind. Like, I can send you that video. I still have it in my archives. I very rarely delete video unless it's corrupted or for some very out there reason. Like I personally can count on one hand the number of fursuiters where a video has corrupted or I screwed up. And 2 of them were at this con in the after dark area where I actually got permission to like record people in the cages and stuff. And that video got corrupted, so I'm like, I guess it wasn't meant to be. But I asked them if I could use their footage, and they're like, yeah, sure, go ahead. So, you know, it's not all bad. But yeah, it's very rare that that happens, and sometimes it just really does happen.
You're a natural. Perfect. Thank you.
So sometimes I wish I had an 11mm for when I'm like really close, and you just need to get back more, but you physically don't have space. I really do wish I had an 11mm for those kinds of things. Let's see. So Scalies and dragons.
2, 1, go.
So does Kane count as a Scully? Like, can I put them in the Scully video? Is that okay?
Perfect. Thank you.
I think that's what we'll do. We'll make a Scully folder, as is tradition, because there's some really nice Scullies here. I don't even remember adding this song to my playlist. What is this? Next, what do we have here? What is this? Where is it pulling these songs from? This isn't my All right, well, we'll just leave it alone. I was like, this isn't my stream playlist. But it's fine. Scullies, yeah. Camera said, nuh-uh, breaking the rules. Yeah. Delete what? Oh, the after dark stuff. Yeah, no, you can't have lewd things on camera, apparently. There are gonna be some things. I had a wonderful model, and I can't wait to show them off because they knew how to play the camera. Let's put it that way. Jude, hey, how are you doing? Yeah, I remember you. How are you doing? It's been a little while. I mean, I find it kind of funny because it's only been a month, but it feels like it was just yesterday that we just went over Megaplex.
Go.
Burb.
Perfect.
I definitely know how to hula.
They definitely know how to hula, chat. You heard that? Super cute. All right, so let's make a burb thing. So I've been kind of thinking, a lot of times I don't have enough to actually make a category, to actually make a full video. So what I'm gonna do, I know I have a backlog. I know I have Denver. I know I have TTFC. We got Megaplex. We have ACFI. That's 4 cons. There's probably another one I'm forgetting about. There's probably Mob somewhere in there. I think I also have an FWA video I need to finish. Lots of stuff to do. So what we're gonna do actually is combine them all that don't have enough for a separate video, and we're gonna make like a super cut and be like the best fall fursuits of whatever this is. So it'll be you know, kind of like a big long video, and maybe that'll help us reach the 8-minute mark. And for those under Rune Delta Tail fans, I think this is some sort of Taskmaster. Definitely one of the creatures of all time. All I know is that they're very popular in certain places. Yeah, so we're gonna slot that into, let's make a general like best of the folder. I'm gonna start putting stuff in there.
1, go.
I got this canine creature here, giving us a boop. I was kind of hoping I could get him at like the bar, but yeah, that works pretty well. Boop.
Perfect.
I sure love booping the camera. So, we're gonna make a doggo folder. Doggo.
3, 2, 1, go.
We have some more scalies. There were a lot of great scaly suits, and I especially love like the wings and like all the like really cool designs. They have like one Is that a Dragonite? It almost looks like a Dragonite with like the head noodles, you know? I'd believe it. Really cute.
Perfect. Thank you.
I don't know if it's a Pokesuitor, but they're very nice. I like them. All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
We got a feline. So this is still Friday morning, I believe, or Friday afternoon. So you have people who are kind of in partials and Kigus. People haven't really like gotten their suits together or checked in. I didn't check in until like 6 p.m., which was kind of really funny if you think about it.
3, 2, 1, and
This is a really, really cool dino mask because you see that they have a coordinated outfit combined with like all the accessorization. They got some horns, they got like a mask going on, a little bit of that Harajuku K style with the bow, and like the feathered shoulder pads definitely are a great simple way to accentuate the entire thing, which is very well coordinated.
and give me a wave.
I guess they also have a NASA outfit because it was a...
Perfect. Thank you.
Was it a space theme? No, it was like a tropical theme, but still pretty good. Pretty good coordination. I was like, oh, is there a space theme? That was last year. That was the space theme at Stratosphere? I think, yeah. Because it was 2 years of space at Stratosphere. We're going to make a raptor mask folder because we're going to make one big supercut too. Raptor mask. Hey Yorick, thank you so much for the super chat. Welcome in. Had a blast at AAC this weekend. Have fun and catch you in the next one. Likewise, I'm so glad you had fun at your convention. Thank you so much for your support as always, and it's great to see you again. It's been a little while since we've seen each other, and I'm glad that you're doing well and having fun. Make sure to tell me all about it someday. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful con and rest of your week as well. I'll see you next time as well. Tropical Polynesian with a hint of big monsters. Ah, yes, because it was the island of Dr. Virginia, I believe the theme was, and it was kind of like a not Dr. Doolittle, but Island of Dr. Monroe, I believe, because I know my media badge had like a secret agent, like evil island scheme, and I'm assuming people are transforming into furries or something during that. It's quite possible. But yes. Oh, you'll be at MFF? I'll see you at MFF. I'll be there Saturday and maybe Sunday, so I'll only be at MFF for 2 days, but hopefully we'll run into each other. See you there. You're debuting a red Savarin suit at TFF? No, I haven't heard, or did I hear that? I might have remembered that. I think you mentioned something in passing that you were getting a new suit, so that'll be exciting. I got a hotel. No, I'm gonna stay at a friend's place, and they're basically just gonna be my camera person / handler. I'm just gonna spend Saturday doing the Christmas parade if they'll have me again, and I'll just do what's it called? I'll just stay for the Saturday part of Sunday and just like, you know, show up, do my walkarounds in the dealer's den and the thing. Not even going to apply for a media badge. Not going to do the dance comps or stuff because I'm going to be honest, MFF. It's already like, I was considering canceling MFF outright, but I figure I might as well go there and try to make the best of it. Not having a hotel just really sucks for MFF, and I drew the short straw on the lottery this year, unfortunately. Second ever suit made of the character, according to your research. Exciting. That's always kind of cool, being unique. Stratosphere always has a sci-fi integrated theme. Next year it has you hyped. Yeah, I saw it. It's a Day of the Dead / sort of like Mexican heritage sort of thing, right? Because that was pretty cool. A lot of people drew the short straw. Yeah, I'm assuming MFF is going to be packed as hell, and it's probably going to beat AC, and AC is going to beat it, and like it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Fun fact, TwitchCon had 25,000 attendees. So our furry conventions are about half the size of all the streamers coming together on the planet. So if you think about it, you know, we could probably have a furry streamer con. It wouldn't be too hard to have that, right? Okay, why is my stream's bitrate lower? Oh, it says I don't have dropped frames or anything. Open widget, stream health, good. Huh, weird. Should be fine. No idea why it's doing that. All right, YouTube, we're done here. Let's keep going. So we had this wonderful raptor mask that we just saw. Let's move on to our next suits. So I always love seeing face noodles and little dragony faces. Ah, look at that face. They're so cute. I love their ears too, the colors and their little horns. We got this creature in the harness. Very interesting designs here. Kind of camo, kind of not. I like them a lot. So we'll probably put them, I don't know, probably best of, because they're not exactly scaly. I think they're kind of scalies. Let's put them in scalies, because we kind of have to pad that out a little.
Ready?
Now, speaking of scalies, this is a really cool suit. So they have like this pleated fabric here, as well as what looks to be either a printed or cast solid mask, which I think is a very nice touch and very accessible, I think, if you were to design something like this. I'm not sure if this is a pre-made base or if they made it themselves, but it looks very nice and pretty well done. Scaly. So the lighting in ACFI is very interesting because it's pretty dark, but there's like these really interesting opportunities for lighting. Kind of here how we have this like moire, this kind of lighting up here, and you can kind of get a little bit of that cinematicness. I wasn't able to. I was like, I was like trying to get something. It was like super hard for me to actually do anything that I wanted with this shot. I think I actually looped back around. We're gonna toss this in candids, but I think I actually looped back around. I was like, nah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that probably worked much better. I was like,
stop holding it up.
yeah, I think I'll like cut both of those together and it'll look way better.
3, 1, go.
Yeah. I love seeing dazzle paws around. They're awesome.
Perfect. Thank you.
Super cool. So we're gonna put this in candids because we're gonna splice all three of those into like a cool little montage.
3, 2, 1, and go.
And this actually worked out pretty well. I was hoping they would look back as well, but I couldn't get that shot, so I'm probably gonna cut it here with the next shot and kind of composite them together. Because the bar was a wonderful place to get some very interesting shots. It's just they didn't always work out. So we're gonna make a hoofer folder, and we're gonna start putting hoofers in here.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
So I'll probably composite those two shots together, especially since I kind of do this zoom in and they're actually looking at me and like drinking. We might have to lighten up the scene just a little, but that's a very nice one. So my biggest complaint about this venue is that there's not a lot of space to maneuver. You can actually see how tight it is, and that's basically all of the hotel. If you've seen the 360 footage, there's not a lot of places to maneuver. This is, I don't know what I'll do with this. This isn't like the best shot. But maybe I can like cut a little bit of it. It's not that steady. We might actually just like cut that bit. So I never delete anything, but I do have a trash folder because that cut unfortunately just didn't make the cut. It was kind of shaky. It wasn't framed right. But I'm still gonna hold on to it in case somebody wants it. Now they're pretty cute. What species are you? It looks like your badge is dogoid, but you kind of look like a lynx, and it says mint chip.
Perfect. Thank you.
I wish I could see your badge a little more clearly, because you kind of look feline. Maybe like a short snouted doggo. Let me see your badge, mint chip. Or maybe it is feline. And yeah, I think they are feline and they look feline. But you see Scullies? There's gonna be Scullies coming up, don't worry. We only seen one so far. You missed furry migration at Aquatifer? Yeah, I unfortunately missed furry migration due to work as well. And Aquatifer is really hard for me to get to. I think it's really hard to get to in general. Aquatifer is just in a bad place. It's like a 6-hour plane ride and a 2-hour car ride. I'm like, nah. I once bought a suite for Aquatifer and I couldn't even use it. I gave it to a friend, but they said it was a very good con if you can get there. Very tight. Friends had to go to the gym to rehearse for the dance comp. Speaking of which, we do have gym footage coming up where I record a whole bunch of fursuiters working out in the gym, including me. That's gonna be a funny video. You might get a skull dog during Christmas. That sounds exciting, Bagel. Let's catch up on chat really quick. Kite's birthday is during the holiday season. December 11th will be my birthday party, which lines up with the month of Kite that I'm planning. If you weren't here earlier, November 11th, super special stream. I'm going to be announcing a lot of stuff, maybe even finishing something that no furry has ever done before, and I'm going to be trying it. And I'll give you a little hint. TV channel. I'll leave it at that. It's going to be super cool. It's going to be exciting. Make sure you check that out because I got a whole lot of plans for next year and it's going to be awesome to make some memories with you. Here's on the 25th. My condolences for being born on Christmas. Oh man, I bet your parents were like, no, you get one set of gifts. Sorry. Unless you got double the gifts, then that's even better. I mean, could you imagine getting double the gifts in the same month? You could probably cash that in for a gaming PC, probably. But yes. You gotta go, you gotta get lunch. Yeah, it was great seeing you again. You'll be seeing a lot more of me too, hopefully. I mean, we'll see. We'll play it by ear. I'm planning to stream a whole lot more this. Oh, that turned out to be an actually like good shot. Like we got halation, we got an interesting framing and composition. Like that's actually not too bad. But yeah, I'm planning to do a whole bunch of editing this week before BLFC. Here's another surprise. I also got an editor, so I can push videos out a bit more. They'll be working on shorts, so don't worry. I'm still taking care of all the longs. I'll be doing all the longs, but I did get a friend who is a professional editor. I'll be paying them to help me out with the shorts. So you'll be seeing way more videos, which is a lot better. You'll be seeing more shorts. You'll be seeing them on TikTok. You'll be seeing them on YouTube. I do have a TikTok now, kite.tube. Go check it out. You know, follow it, leave a comment, watch some of the TikToks. The TikTok algorithm hates me. We got to teach them that we are worth remembering, right? But yeah. So... yeah, the month I took off, I spent a lot of time planning, so hopefully y'all will like what's coming up. So that is also kind of a bad cut, but we made it up with this. Much better. Like that's a really, really good shot, I think.
What do you want to do?
So we're gonna put this in K9, and for the purposes of what we do, foxes are also K9. They're K9 enough. Doggos, foxes, same thing. Doggoid in appearance, snoot-like in appearance. Yeah. Man, the playlist really pulling out the high energy EDM today. I was kind of hoping for something a little more chill, but it's what we get, I guess, when we hit shuffle on Epidemic Sounds. That one... there were a lot of like missed shots, I guess. And then sometimes you just manage to get something like this. Maybe we'll make like a cats and dogs folder. Cat and dog folder. And we'll kind of put that in there.
Video? Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi. Hi.
It's ACFI or ACFI. I forget. It's one of the two. One of the two? I don't know. Perfect.
I love it when suitors are like really active and they like, you know, have fun with it. So we're gonna add like voiced because that could be a funny little bumper. What kind of creature are you? Are you a scaly or a Sergal? You are, I think you're a Sergal looking at your cheese-shaped snoot. You look very circular.
Hi.
Yeah, very, very Serg-like in appearance.
Go.
Now, I'm always a fan of this style, and I think it's popularized by Fleece Rock, but it's a fantastic, awesome suit. Like, there's just so much detail to come and take in here, especially with the fleece work. just wonderful. Definitely best of right here.
One, go.
We have a really cool Scully. So one thing I always kind of point out is that you can put together a lot for a character, starting with a very interesting tail and a very interesting use of LEDs with like a unique skull. Like I haven't seen a skull like this. I'm not even sure what kind of creature this is, but the skull just like stands out. I don't know whether this was like custom bought. Did they get it in a Halloween supply store? Did they like print it themselves?
He looks super cool. I love it.
Yeah, I've never seen this particular shape, and the creativity is just wonderful, isn't it? Yeah, good Scully. Now this is more like the music I wanted to hear.
3, 2, 1, go.
We got goats. Goats my goats. Got some fantastic... Oh, good lighting. Like that cast there was pretty nice. Now, I still wish I had the 11mm here because it pulled in a little too close, and I feel like if I was like 2-3 inches, if I had more space in the back, it probably would have been better framing, but this is still pretty good. I've been kind of thinking about it, and my style, like my videography style seems to like be very up close and personal, and I think that's why people like it, because I notice people are like, hey, can you record my feet, or can you take a picture with my feet, or like the full body or something? I'm like, no, you're getting the close-up and you're like it. Sorry, unfortunately I'm not into feet. That's why I only do like half ups, but I feel like filling the frame and getting the details and getting like that kind of more closer look is much more interesting than just like, you know, oh, you're super far away. And like on a wide angle, maybe if I was like shooting with a portrait lens, it would be a different kind of framing. But I always love just like getting up and being like,
give my camera a scan.
they actually scanned the camera. So this is the reg line, and the reg line was actually really good. Friday morning, there was like almost no wait for registration. They were very well organized. I'm very impressed with how well the reg line worked. The swag was pretty cool. I'll be giving away some of that swag, not now, but in the future, so keep an eye out for that. I wish the rolling shutter wasn't that bad. If I had enough money for a new camera, I could probably get rid of that, but it is what it is right now. So we're actually going to add that to the like review folder, because that's one of the things I want to add and talk about is reviewing the con. I need to do all those con reviews, and honestly, like the con was great. Wait, that's some guy's ID. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I didn't even think about that. They did say they're okay with being recorded, but I'm gonna have to blur out their ID.
One, go.
No toe beans? I mean, you can touch my toe beans if you want. If you meet me at a con, you might get a limited edition like paw pillow. You never know. That gray furry was also at ACFI. Yeah, awesome. That's a wide skull head. Yeah, I was like, is it like a primate head or like a lizard head? Like it almost reminded me of like a mandrill skull, if you ever seen those. Very interesting. Or like maybe a crocodile, some sort of like demonic figure. Very cool skull. I liked it. But yes. Also, hi Wolfox, welcome in everybody who has been here. We've been talking about TwitchCon. We're done with TwitchCon. We're talking about ACFI. We're gonna organize this, and we're kind of this spinning.
And get closer together. It's like you get.
Yeah, so I'm sad because I probably missed that like spin kick they did, but they were a little too far for me to actually get them in frame.
Thank you.
And then I go in way too close because I was trying to compensate for that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They're really nice. I got an Avali, and actually a pretty good pose for an Avali. Oh hey, you can see me in the background here.
I can kind of see. It doesn't.
I was like, yeah, that looks, you know, it doesn't look great. It looks good enough. Man, what exactly are Avali? They're not scalies. They call themselves birds, I guess. I guess you go in the burb pile.
3, 2, 1, go.
That goes into the burb hole.
And give me a spin around so I can see
The
your
volley
tail.
go into the round or the square hole. One of my favorite Avali memes is that. I like their suit. They said they're getting a full suit soon, so I'm excited to see that.
1, and
And look at how cute they are. They got a little plushie. I just love that. And like I was like, oh, you have to spin around because I need to see your tail because you have such a cute little tail. And they did a great job. Look at how cute they are.
Even better.
Yeah.
Flawless. Perfect. Thank you.
Love them. Like overall, I love the shape. I love the design of the suit. It's flawless. Wonderful.
Give me a spin around.
And this guy is also super cool because he had like the entire getup, like the kind of, you know, wasteland wanderer motif with like all the like bandanas and patches, the leather cloak. He has like a mail bag and everything, and it just looks really cool. It's too bad that guy got in the way.
Of course, we had people run into the shop, but that's still good.
Like it was almost like perfect. I can probably edit that
ready,
just
3,
there.
2, 1, go.
Oh, also super cute. I believe they're in Okapi, aren't they? Are they in Okapi? I think maybe. They're really animated, and I loved seeing them.
Love it.
I think they're in Okapi. Or maybe
ready,
some
3,
sort
2,
of
1, go.
some sort of ring-tailed creature, maybe. But I love how energetic they are. He appeared at the Little Tail Bronx panel, and the outfit started making even more sense, right? It is fantastic. Avian, but not exactly bird. Yeah, you know, they call themselves burbs though. And they're like chicken. They're like edible. From what I hear, every Avali is into vor, or at least that's what Avali tell me. Was that an African dog? Maybe it was an African dog instead of, you know, a Okapi. But this is a Manokit, and Manokits are so rare. I've noticed that people in the YouTube comments have been asking, hey, can you record more Manokits? And I was like, I would love to, but they're so rare that they're hard to find. And I was like, all right, I'll try to find some Manokits just for you. And when I saw that, like, this cute suit in the like in the funny like little snack place, I was like, yeah, I need to get him. So we're gonna put that in the review. And then it's me here looking at all the snacks. So this cafe was actually kind of nice. They had like coffee, they had pizza, they had like energy drinks. It was expensive as heck, but you know, it was better than having to Uber Eats everything.
2, 1, go.
And look at them, they're so excited. There's Pop-Tarts,
Oh
Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts.
Everyone loves Pop-Tarts.
Perfect.
Fun fact, I bought 40 pounds of Pop-Tarts to send to European friends for Christmas. So, you know, if you become my friend, you might get a crate of Pop-Tarts for Christmas. My condolences to whoever needs to eat that much sugar. And we found Waldo! Or Wally, or Walter, or whatever their name is in whatever jurisdiction you are at. Yeah! We actually found Waldo. Isn't that great?
Come on, and give me a wave.
Oh, the autofocus was, what was that? The autofocus did not want to track for whatever reason. It was a very nice meeting them. I think I also got a video of him later. So this dragon's very cute. I see him around in the Texas cons and like South East cons quite a bit. It's great to run into him. Ah, isn't that cute? I can put that into like the scaly pile because I just need more scalies at this point.
3, 2, 1, and...
Also cute dogoids. I always love the camo vibe of this suit. Fruit flavored.
Awesome. Thank
There's
you.
nothing sour about that suit. Got a cool tiger. I was hoping I could run into them while they were eating, but no such luck, unfortunately. And that's kind of more like a review thing. We'll dump it in the review folder, and that's what we'll use.
3, 2, 1,
We have
and
another
go.
circle. Maybe we should actually make a circle folder. There were quite a few circles. Oh no.
Perfect.
Yeah, we'll make a circle folder just in case we get a few more. Circle. Is it an E at the end? Maybe.
All right, 3, 2, 1,
I don't
go.
remember.
Left. Oh no.
Oh no. And they just throw their tongue at me. That's kind of funny. I'll probably composite all 3 of these into something. 'Cause I definitely wanted to get the moving jaw. But it was kind of hard to actually get it going.
3, 2, 1, go.
And it's our knitted friend here. And it's a very, very good Scully, isn't it?
Perfect. Thank you.
Very cute. I just love seeing them around. They have a very unique suit, and it's a very, very cool one.
1, go.
And they got the moves and the flexibility.
Now you're perfect. And go for the boot. Perfect.
Wonderful. So I'm wondering if I could actually check what their tail looks like, because I can't tell if that's feline or canine. Do you have a tail? Because that's definitely feline. They have the curly tail. I was like, is that a lynx or a wolf? Sometimes like some head shapes like really throw me for a loop, because like their ears are kind of pointy, their ears are kind of not. They got the lynx tufts. Yeah, probably feline. That's my guess. I always feel bad when I'm like, cat. Nose looks canine. I was wondering about that, but like everything else kind of reads as feline. Maybe I'll put him in cat and dog, and so I don't have to think about it. Is it a pink dog? All right, well, we'll put it in cat and dog because I can't decide. I need to look at badges more closely. Did I get your message about something? Probably not, I don't think. If I haven't replied, then I probably haven't gotten your message. Lemon Dog was made by a camo maker in Korea? Yeah, I run into him once in a while. Trying to pick a new theme for San Antonio. That's exciting. It is a cool fursuit, definitely. Hey, for all you paw enjoyers out there you go. You got some paws right there. All right, now I know that like a floppy ear means dog. So these are 2 dogoid creatures. They did a great job posing. That was pretty good. My autofocus was kind of acting up though. One of these days I'll start pulling manual focus so I can just blame myself for everything. And I love seeing this guy at every single convention in Texas because, man, look at this suit. Like, it's just layered. What is it? Like layered leather? Belts?
And give me a spin
I don't know,
around
but
to see
it
those
just
wings.
looks cool. And they have cool wings. Definitely leather. It looks like leather work. Because based off the rivets here, you can probably tell it's yeah, the riveting here, it's probably leather work. That's very nice.
Perfect. Love it.
Very cool. Yeah, I should probably make proxies of these before I start playing them so that my computer doesn't chug when I play them back. I'll do that one day.
1, go.
We have another cool group shot here that might have copyrighted music in it, so I'm just gonna cut it. Everybody's snooting and being awesome. So we'll put that in best of because it's a group shot. I think we have somebody more like candid shots with faces in it, so we're not gonna use that. That goes in the trash.
3, 2, 1, go.
I got a red panda here. That's like a good shot for review, like talking about the hotel. Yeah, that'll work. So this is the Blue Dog Meetup.
Oh, sorry. 3,
Just in
2,
case
1.
you ever... Welcome to the Blue Dog Meetup, where everybody is blue and a dog in various degrees.
Perfect.
I was thinking of turning this into a short as well.
Right here. Yeah, come forward.
Yeah, if you come forward a little bit, crouch down right there is perfect. I got you. Right there.
Let's see more Blue Dog. That was a really funny meetup idea. Yeah, because blue dogs are so common. It's crazy how common blue dogs are, and they just always show up. And like, I never really thought about it. There are so many blue dogs, and it's such a wonderful idea to get everybody together for like a themed, colored colored like meat. I know purple suitors also have a meetup with Zarafa organizing the purple photo shoot, and like that's such a like cool color combination. Unfortunately, I don't fit anywhere. I only fit in the kimono meets, and even then.
Go.
Everybody knows kimo suitors keep to themselves.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Ah, they know how to act for a camera. Very cute. All right, let's put you in the dog aisle. The dog aisle. That was already a joke. I was like, there's June Cabot, I believe. Is that June? I think. Yeah, June. I was right. I'm slowly learning everybody's name. I will, by the end of the century, I will know every furry's name.
3, 2, 1, go.
And we have some Banuis. This is actually a really cute shot. Very nice. Very buntacular.
Perfect.
Very cool. So we're gonna put that into best of because I don't think I have a bunny folder, and there weren't really, well, I mean, there's Edwin down there, but there's not that many bunnies.
Go.
And there were not a lot of birds or griffins either. I was like, oh, a griffin.
And like wave and.
How about you that picture? That's my bad.
No, you're doing perfectly. Sometimes all you have to do is just move your jaw.
Yeah, like in the worst case, oh man, that's a reaction image. That's a funny face. I like it. Worst case, if you ever find out that like, oh, it's a photo, not a video, just start doing anything. Just start doing wacky stuff. Start moving around. Like, it's the camera person's job to make you look good, and they'll figure it out. Because like, if you're a big fluffy animal, it doesn't matter what you do, you're probably gonna look good. So just start wiggling. If you don't know what to do, just start wiggling. We got another Dynamask. Like, so this is at the YouTuber panel, and you can actually see some of the like late night after dark stuff in the background, which I think is hilarious. But this was at the YouTuber panel, so I was like, say content, and people actually said content. I was like, it was supposed to be a joke, but okay.
Say content. Content. It was a joke. You didn't.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the YouTuber panel, I was there with Odin Wolf and RL Furry Productions. So very cool people. Go check that out. We talk about what it means to be a content creator and YouTube, and we answer questions about how to get into content creation and kind of, I guess also the pitfalls of it. It's, I think it was an interesting panel. An hour and a half went by real fast, and I feel like there was just so much more I wanted to say. It kind of made me feel like I want to make a panel about content creation and talking about how you can turn your memories into, you know, stuff people want to see. Because I feel like that's the, yeah, and here we are at the...
All right, there you go. All right. They stand or sit down? What? No, sit down. Okay, bye.
Yeah, so we're gonna put that just in the events pile, which yeah, main events. So this was me with Odin Wolf, our RL Furry Productions. Great people. We had a lot of fun answering questions and kind of talking about it. It's on my YouTube channel already as well. Yeah, check them out. Yeah, thank you. It was made by Remy Bun Rennie Makes, great artist and fursuit maker. Let's see, what's going on? Chat has been moving. You don't know if you fit the purple meat or the camo meat. Technically not your average camo suit. Camo suiters are pretty nice. They would let you in. Like you're on the FWA camo meat. Doomsday. There's Lagoon. Ooh. Used to be a blue dog as well. Yeah, blue dogs are cool. I'm just catching up on chat real quick. Let's look at chat. What was wrong with TwitchCon? Oh, we went over TwitchCon. I will give you the TLDR for everybody who is here. Let's take a quick break to look at TwitchCon really quick. I'm going to show you my really favorite shorts really quick. The problem with TwitchCon is TwitchCon doesn't know whether it is a trade show or if it is a like content creator show, or if it is a place for the community and normies, or if it is a reward for its partners and its biggest monetary producers, or if it's an anime convention. Like there's just so much going on that it hits none of the marks, and all of the panels were like super basic. If you're an affiliate, none of the panels will actually interest you because you already know like content production and how to be successful. If you're a partner, you definitely don't care. And it really kind of felt like if you're going there to meet other partners or big names and stuff like that, like sure, you can talk to a V Shoujo on a little Roomba you know, scooting around virtually, but it's like, it just wasn't a great con. The panels weren't that great. I had a terrible experience Friday. I couldn't go to the party. One of my friends had a seizure. There was a lot going on, but I'll tell you what was good. Vegas was great. Like, Vegas is the only place where I can get two wonderful ladies who did an absolutely wonderful, fantabulous job at the burlesque, holding my little kite plushie. And they're great sports, because I'm sure they're like, what the hell is going on? Or where you could get absolutely delicious food, like this Korean barbecue.
I have new music. I bought a new...
Or sometimes you'll meet a furry. So fun fact, I could not bring my fursuit. That's why the kite plushie is here. But this guy probably heard, oh, I can't wear a fursuit? Bizarro Foxy. I gotta check them out because they were a good sport. I can't wear a fursuit? Let me get some face paint.
Awesome, love it.
But yeah, so I couldn't wear my fursuit. I couldn't do my usual thing. I feel like it kind of sucked because of that. I did meet up with Fluffy Arcades and Julian. That was really nice talking to them. They're like really cool VTubers and artists. It was very nice meeting them. Overall, like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is the best shot of the Korean barbecue right here. Korean barbecue. Delicious. And of course, there's like the giant pizza, which I need to edit the faces out of, but I'm sure Jay Dockleton doesn't care. Ah, yes, giant pizza. So I'll probably edit those out. And if you're ever a VTuber, you'll have like these circles where everybody will be like, hi, super cool. You get to meet other VTubers. That was the best part. The actual meeting up with other people, having fun with friends. That was the cool part. The convention, lackluster at best. But hey, I met a giant Dorito. Look. What's going on? Giant Dorito man. Apparently doesn't get it. Oh, and of course, how could I forget the best clip? Hashtag Vormeta.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, so all this is going to get edited down into a short clip. It's going to be about a minute long. I'm gonna be honest, TwitchCon, huge disappointment, not worth going, not worth the $300. Hanging out with friends, making memories, going onto the strip, watching a burlesque show, 100% worth it. Highly recommend you do that, because it's a lot of fun to actually go hang out with your friends. Dorito man, right? Speaking of fursuit, any word on your new fursuit kite? I can't say. There's some secret behind the scenes stuff happening. I do not have any news yet on my suit that has been planned, but I have a special surprise for the future, which I've been talking about, but I'm not going to spoil it yet. But maybe there'll be something spicier in the future, but that's a surprise for another day, and that will be like announced on this channel, so keep your eyes peeled. You'll be able to BLFC. I'm going to be at FC next year. I will be at FC next year. I already have my hotel booked, and FC is one of my favorite cons too, so I'll see you there. All right, I'm gonna catch up real quick. Pause some videos. Awesome, yeah. Well, but yeah, that is why I didn't really like TwitchCon. Is my fursuit plantigrade or digitigrade? Digitigrade. That's my favorite kind of suit. Big padding, digitigrade. I love that. So really interesting thing here. So I'm kind of a camera snob, and every time I like see a camera, I'm like, oh cool, I know exactly what camera that is. I know exactly what handle that is. They're using the Sony selfie stick. That's a ZV-1. At TwitchCon, I just saw so many people with camera gear and like stuff, and I'm like, oh, I see they're using this camera instead of this camera. Like some guy having like some real crazy camera. So I was like, I was having a lot of fun like looking that around. That's also a pretty good candid, actually. I should send that to Odin Wolf. He'd probably like it.
Would anybody else like a photo?
So this is right after the panel where it was me, Odin Wolf, and RO Furry Productions. Go check out that video if you haven't already. We talk about content creation, and it's funny because Odin Wolf is like, hey, you want to be on the panel? I'm like, yeah, me? He's like, yeah, you're big enough. Come on up. I was like, oh, okay. And hopefully I didn't steal the show too much. So you are, I mean, that's still a good candid, but I want to throw you into the dogoid folder
I was
as
gonna
well.
say, that's like the 4 meta right there.
No. Yeah, his next video is going to be about Vor. So if you want to learn what that is, go watch his video, go check out his channel. It's Odin Wolf, you know who he is. He's big YouTuber. You can do that on your own time. It's kite time now. So this is kind of trash because we were waiting for them to get ready. There we go. So like I said, the lighting, especially in the evening, becomes way more challenging with the bar, mostly because these lights are not, like, they're very yellow. The lighting's kind of not great. The spacing is not that good. You can see how little space we actually have to work with here for like filming. I was like bumping into people. So I might cut and composite this a bit. It's still, you know, pretty good. The problem with a lot of these shots is you don't have a lot of space to move. And even with a wide angle, sometimes you're too close to actually make it work.
And look towards me.
Especially when I'm trying to like get these like curvy close-up angles and like these pan shots, which gimbals excel at as long as you have places to move, unfortunately.
All right, go.
Yeah, like here I was like, oh, I want to take this shot in front of the bar, and I realized the lighting is like washing them out, so I have to go from the side to prevent the light hitting my sensor so I can actually make this kind of work. And then I was like, I couldn't really figure out how to get that working. If it was from the opposite side, that would have been way better. This is still a shot I might cut in, but that's like the example of, oof, the lighting did not work at all. They're a bird friend and the red panda friend doing some dancing. They're super cute. Very good bird. And I wanted to get this apple red panda crossbreed creature as well. Yeah, cute. They're so tall, and they were really tall, and I wanted to, so I'm also really tall, so sometimes I have to like get really low to get that you know, the illusion of height, because the camera doesn't really have a height. It's kind of the height of the cameraman. They're pretty cool. Certified good bird, definitely. What is Vor? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's all I'll say. Don't worry about it. It's a meme. That's what I'll say. You'll learn eventually when you're older. This is also a really cool suit. I like the glasses. I like the tongue. Very nice. It's I like it. Oh, there's something about this like suit that's like a good vibe, I think.
Perfect, thank you.
Very cute. Gonna get that next one. Ah, yeah, the color coordination. So I spoke with the suitor a little, and I was like, you have really good color coordination, and you picked out your clothing really well, and like your ears match your jacket, match your gloves, match your everything. I was like, I'm really impressed with how well you put this together. And we talked for a little bit. I was like, you're doing a great job. Like, keep it up. Because they did a wonderful job, like, coordinating all of that. And they're I was like, I'm not really sure where they're going, but I did get a few really awesome shots. And overall, I love the color selection, and overall, kind of a Halloween-y vibe almost. I like them. I love seeing raptor masks, especially ones that really lean into what they have to work with. Because not everybody can have a fursuit. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good turn. You can tell they know what they're doing. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good roar. I was expecting them to actually jump the camera, but no, that was an actual really good voice.
Oh no, they noticed me doing silly things, and now they're not doing silly things.
So that's always the problem. Like when you're doing candids, you'll see like two fursuiters interacting and they don't see a camera on them. So you're like, oh, I need to record that. And then they immediately see you in your peripheral vision and they stop doing whatever they're doing and they start like, you know, acting for the camera. I'm like, no, I want to see you natural, because in your natural habitat, you're much more entertaining and cool. Like this is so cool. Like they really play into it and actually do the boops and stuff. But sometimes I'm like, like they're so energetic though. I can't be mad because like, then they come in from the other side. Like you can't be mad when they're that awesome and that energetic though.
3, 2, 1, go.
So we have a protogen and a synth. There weren't a lot of protogen either. I was kind of surprised because Texas usually has a ton of protogen.
The side of your faces.
It's very cool to see a synth. I kind of wish there were more synth suitors as well.
Thank you.
They're pretty good. Cool. That guy had a stick of RAM. I guess I caught him in the middle of a snack, huh? Protogen. We'll dump him in here. So this was, I forget what this was.
So because points are ever so.
This was, yeah, so I cut this in pieces. So, cause there were like some really funny, these are the Fursuit games. So Fursuit games, I forgot to upload. I need to upload those. But yeah, there were a lot of really good bits from the Fursuit games. So if you're looking forward to seeing the Fursuit games, sorry that's taken me so long. I actually split them up into a whole bunch of parts. So like they had like a game where you grab a slingshot and you slingshot of like stuff into buckets, or you stuff fursuiters' maws full of the prey animals. And I was like, man, these Fursuit games are very oddly vor themed for whatever reason. And I guess the muscular wolf is worth double for whatever. Yeah, so there was copyrighted music, so I'm gonna try to like scrub through it and kind of give you an idea. Because there was basically just a giant pile of plushies and they were doing funny Fursuit game stuff. So if you want to see that, I'll probably upload it this week after I get a chance to kind of look through this footage. So can't do it on stream. Copyrighted music, sorry. But yes, there was a lot of vor going on in that. ACFI always looks like fun Fursuit games. You woke up too late. Honestly, I woke up like half an hour before and I was like, I don't want to wake up. But I was like, I should probably record it. Nobody else is going to. And I'm glad I did. They were actually really fun Fursuit games. And they were like, I think that was probably the better Fursuit games that I've seen, because there was just so much going on. They were having so much fun and it was just like a lot of stuff. But yes. Imagine Texas Furry Fiesta in the summer? Oh, I don't have to. It's called Anthrocon. It hits like 100-something degrees. It's horrible. That circle was always in suit and energetic. Yeah, I love them. Like they're the kind of suitor I wish I could see every day. So if you see me, just be silly. Nice work on the YouTube panel. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I was hoping it was interesting. Maybe I'll start a YouTube panel myself and you'll show up and I'll disappoint everybody by being boring, you know? But yeah, speaking of slingshots, you went on a slingshot ride? Oh, that sounds like it was a fun time. It's 2 a.m. for you. Well, thank you for dropping by, Matt. And hopefully you have a wonderful night and make sure to get some sleep too, you know? Stratosphere and ACFI's Fursuit games are run by the same people and they have really fun and unique games. Yeah, I noticed that it's not just musical chairs or tug of war or whatever. They always come up with something new and they iterate it and they do a wonderful job at it. The Texas side of the furry fandom feels like they put a lot of themselves into it. I think that's really cool. Every kind of geographical, I don't know if I want to call them like quadrants or geographical areas. It feels like every FurCon is run by its own like geographic people, and they all have different tastes in like fursuit games or cons or events, and it's always super cool to see those regional differences and like just what each con prioritizes and what each con has to offer. I think that's the coolest part about going to all of these furry conventions, is that you kind of start noticing what cons specialize or like emphasize.
Thank you.
Very cute bird as well. Very good bird. I love seeing birds. I love moving jaws. So this is a very cute plush bunny. I love patchwork plushies.
You can do whatever you'd like.
Ah, they're shy. They're so cute. I love them.
And look towards me.
Very cute plush. Very Bnui-like in appearance. We're gonna put this in the best of. So we got some more protogen. This is right before the parade, apparently. I think I was trying to get some candids and it didn't really work out too well. And sometimes you actually get like a good candid like this. This could be a thumbnail, honestly. Even got a Scully in there. We got another bird. This guy was really cool because those cheeks actually could like be rainbow and stuff like that. And I was like, ah, that's really awesome. But I couldn't actually catch them while they were like rainbow LEDs, unfortunately. Very cool bird though. And we got another creature. A mystery creature, but I love them. Some sort of bunny dragon angel thingy. So this is like right outside. And we have this guy who's like the Secret Service detail. If you saw the drag show, they busted down sensual style, and like it was amazing. Go see the drag show for that portion, because boy, like I wish I had what their relationship had, because geez, that was, I'm jealous, let's put it that way. So this is me fooling around trying to capture the eclipse. It didn't really work out. We're gonna toss this into, I don't know, review. Maybe I'll use that as like B-roll.
2, 1, and go.
So you can see how bright it is. But that's because it's super bright during the eclipse, and it kind of screwed up a lot of my like measured expectations for where the light was, and I was like, it's too bright. But that actually worked out, so we salvaged that a little. You'll see the eclipse in a little bit. I was like, that's such a cute hoofer. Because you can still see me trying to get bar shots, because the bar is really nice, but trying to get bar shots when you have no angle to actually approach it is surprisingly hard. But that still worked out pretty well. So we're gonna put that there. Actually, there's a lot more bunnies than I thought. I could actually go into After Dark even.
You can do whatever you'd like. Yeah, no, that's perfect.
I always love seeing them too.
No, you're good.
So actually we should make an After Dark folder, because we are going to be looking at some After Dark stuff. It's all safe for work, not stuff you'd show to your grandma, but one of the things I definitely want to touch on, ACFI is probably one of the most After Dark friendly conventions that I know of, other than FWA, maybe TFF, but they have a very healthy, like, kink friendly community. If you want to do that, go to ACFI. They have the 11th floor, where they had some very interesting rules for a couple of rooms. So if you want to go and consensually have a lot of fun in the more adult sense, check out ACFI and the 11th floor after hours. So definitely something to keep an eye out in case you're interested in that. While they are family friendly during the day, 7 p.m. is where I noticed that, like, you know, latex, pup masks, that kind of stuff came out to play. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. I had a funny story, which I'll tell you once we get to it, but the hotel staff was like, we have no idea what what to do about this, but it was just kind of real funny. And those are good doggos too. Maxi Wolf Dog. So they are dogs. I always think like the tufts throw me off, but I'm like, maybe they're feline, but no, they're doggoid.
Perfect.
Very cute. It's always this maker and their tufts that throw me off. We have a very refined, lady-like visage here with the fan. It's always cool to like get suitors with props.
And fan yourself a little.
Yeah, that worked out. I was hoping they would actually fan themselves, because that would look pretty cool. I think this was the much better shot, but I can probably use both. I will also make a fan folder, because I did get a whole bunch of suitors with fans, and the fan video is coming. I just haven't had time to edit it. So eventually we'll be able to get the fan video. What does AD stand for? After Dark. So it is adult times. Don't worry about it. If you're not old enough, do not worry about it. I don't think it's a death sentence. We live here. What's going on here? I will show that, because the auto mod cat something. What is going on in chat? Slingshots, you want to join one of these someday? Yeah, fur cons are a lot of fun. Saturday morning you took it slow, even skipped out on the parade. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Basically only go to Texas cons when it's outside of state, unless new mobile game. Let's see, Shy Bunny. FWA impressed you so hard with their game room. Funny thing about FWA, like they were really standoffish when I tried to like record anything. They're like, do you have a media pass? I'm like, no, then you can't record here. And I'm like, where do I get a media pass? Well, you should have got one. I'm like, y'all ghosted me and didn't give me one. So I don't know what the problem here is. I don't know. FWA hates me. I don't know why. Honestly, there's so many people who are trans in Texas. Don't worry about that. Like, they had a drag show at ACFI, and it was fantastic, and there was a whole lot of support. Like, you can't erase somebody's existence. If anything, if your existence becomes protest, then, you know, yell it loud. Go, like, be among your people, wherever that is. And, you know, assert your reality. But yes, I don't think it's as bad as people think it is. I didn't see any drama at, like, TFF or Stratosphere or ACFI about the whole Texas laws, so I'm kind of glad that everybody was safe and fun and having a good time. Oh, hey, Mirphil. It's great to see you. Thanks for dropping by. I just saw you. Do you like roller coasters? I don't know. I've never actually had a chance to do roller coastery stuff, I guess. Maybe someday I'll try roller coaster. I have glasses, so my glasses would fall out, and I feel like that's half the fun of the roller coaster, is if you actually get to see stuff, and I don't really often get to. There's some cute canine creatures. So I was just waiting for the elevator. This is probably when it was dark, maybe? Yeah, me at the elevator. That's a funny little clip we'll put in the reviews. The elevator con definitely was one of the things I didn't really like about this convention, but hey, that's every convention at this point. I can't really blame the elevator con moments. Now this is a pretty cool, unique suit, and I always love catching myself in the reflective, in the reflective film. Always my favorite part. I love their suit. It's very cute. It's very unique. We're gonna throw this in the protogen folder because it's a running gag. All right, so this is the solar filter, and
I can't believe I could actually see it through the filter. That is awesome.
Oh, interesting that like this little like thing is the eclipse. You can't really see it here, but I can kind of see it reflected out. I'm sure if I adjusted the ISO, it probably would have worked better. Yeah, so you can actually see this little green thingy is the actual eclipse bouncing off the lens elements. Yeah, like right here, this green little thing is the eclipse approaching totality, which I think is kind of cool. I was like, I don't know. If I knew to like increase or lower the exposure to actually see the clips, I would have done it. But it was the first time I've ever used one of these things, so it's kind of garbage. But oh well, maybe we'll use that as like something. Why is that main events? That's not a main event. That should go in review. So $80 solar filter. I don't know if that was really worth it. We have a cool bird here.
Awesome.
And the cool Scully from earlier. Lots of fursuits with third eyes lately, I've noticed. I didn't even notice that, like, they can take off their face. Actually, that's even cool. That makes a lot more sense now. Yeah. You see? Everybody has a skull underneath. So they are a monster-like creature. I love them. Very good. You see? Everybody has a moist skeleton underneath their flesh or fur. Alright. So let's toss that into the Scully folder because that's actually a very good like transition element.
On go. Oh, hold up your glasses like your...
Yeah, the eclipse glasses.
Awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, so we're gonna put that also in the review because we're gonna be talking about the eclipse. Look at all these people coming out to watch the eclipse. Like that was just so crazy. Of course, the rolling shutter isn't helping me too much. So put that in review. What about this thing?
Yeah, I'm just using a
Yeah, so almost. So we can actually kind of see it right here in this green area. That's actually, you can kind of see the eclipse reflecting off. And
Really dark. It's going.
I was kind of hoping like I could figure out like how to aim it properly, but not that much. Well, at least I now know, after I read it on the YouTube comments, somebody actually told me in my YouTube comments how to use that filter. So next eclipse, I'll be ready. Well, that's definitely a main event thing because it's the car meet.
And
They have a really nice Kigu style head as well. Very cute. We're gonna put that in the review. We got a Scully.
3, 2, 1, go. Perfect, thank you.
All right, so we got another one of them in here. So this is the start of the parade. This is actually the parade. So that's uploaded. You can see it if you want on my channel. It's already up. You saw your bright yellow jacket in the Eclipse crowd, right? Any good Mustangs? I don't know. I'm not a car person, but I did record the best cars that I saw at the car meet. So those will come up very soon and you'll be able to see them. I can't believe we're only 80 videos in right now, though. Everyone has a moist skeleton underneath their skin. Yep, that's me. I said that. Toaster, drag band, got shut down before the con. Yeah. I think that's like the best thing to hear, right? All right, what is this?
This is the part 2 of the parade, so I'm gonna run.
Oh yeah, so that's part 2 of the parade. That's also up. It was kind of hard to figure out where the parade was starting, so I'm kind of sad I missed a couple of suitors, but I tried to do my best. So this is still one of my favorite shots here. It's like a liminal space with Edwin here. I was hoping they would like T-pose or something. Later they said, oh, I'll T-pose, but I didn't have...
Little space and your character fits very...
Yeah, it like, this just looks really good.
Edwin, turn around really quick.
Yeah, that just works out really well. We're gonna put that into After Dark because I'm gonna transition that into some other stuff.
Oh, let's see if I can actually catch you with this weird lighting.
Still, the light from the eclipse was still like, eh.
This might not be, yeah, the lighting is not great here.
That's not bad. The lighting wasn't fantastic, but it's still usable.
You can just walk past me if you want.
So giving stage direction to fursuiters is really hard, especially when you have 2 of them and they're not used to like acting for a camera. So these are photographers, which I thought was kind of funny. It's like knowing like how a camera works is great, but sometimes you also need to see yourself while you're moving, especially in tight spaces. Like tight spaces were the worst.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Because like when we actually had room to maneuver and do stuff, oh, we got some great footage. I was like, yeah, maybe we'll try that again, because I kind of hit it at an angle for some reason. Like that turned out pretty well. I just had to color grade it. Yeah, that's really pretty. I think that one turned out really well. So this next one that I wanted to do was essentially me moving forward and doing a flip and having them follow me. But I think we got the timing a little wrong. Or maybe even the timing's right. Because I think, yeah, you know, that's not too bad. It's not like flawless cinema, but I think it actually worked out pretty well. So I wanted to get them moving towards the bar. Yeah, like that look back was perfect. And then we have an over the shoulder. Like that was actually pretty good. That looked pretty good. I could probably use that for a lot of stuff. And then we have the little artist alley space. So that's actually pretty good for reviews. I might actually use a lot of this for like review stuff, especially for the artist alley. It feels like once they got a little warmed up, they got the bit. Yeah, so let's throw that into the review folder because a lot of this is just really good walking footage. Let's see. You're sad you missed a car show. Was a cool event. Yeah, so the car shows are definitely a highlight to check out if you have a chance. There's a lot of really, really cool cars and stuff. And there's our friend again with a fan. Oh yeah, we're saving that because that fan is real cool. I'm glad I got that shot because that fan lit up. Like, it just goes to show you how important fans are to furries. I love that. All right, so we're gonna put that on the Scully pile here. Would I join the American coaster enthusiasts? I don't know. I've never really ridden a lot of roller coasters. Maybe I'd try it. I don't think foxes can ride roller coasters. I wish I could. I'd probably like fly out. Do I reach the height limit? I mean, I'm 6 feet tall with my tail, so that'll work perfectly, right? Do I know if Edwin's ears touched the ceiling on the second floor? They did not. I don't believe they did.
Perfect. Thank you.
I almost want to be like, even the hotel staff are furry. Even though I know they're not hotel staff. But like, wouldn't that be funny if they were? Like, that's just such a nice shot. Some more like buying stuff at a artist's alley. Yeah, that one wasn't that good of a shot because I couldn't get focus or framing. This is an interesting design, having a zipper in your face for your third eye. Very interesting dog-like creatures. Fascinating. So I have more of Edwin and them kind of hanging out. More candids. That's kind of a good like little reveal thing. Yeah, that's a good candid shot. Definitely edit that out. So that should look very nice. But that's also a pretty good candid shot. Yeah, we can definitely make use of that. More Kigu suitors. Maybe I should get like a Keeg mask someday. Very cute. I could probably just go straight into best of, so we can kind of spread this footage around. Ah yes, and more fanning for the fan video that I'm eventually going to have to do. I even have the music like picked out for the fan video already. I just need to edit it together, which is the funny part. I'm surprised at how much light is just being reflected here. So until I actually moved out of the way, the lighting was a little like bleached out. Do I reach the height limit? Oh, I'm definitely high enough, I would say. But yeah, that guy is real dapper. I think furries in suits are an unappreciated way of doing partial seating as well, but I'm sure suits aren't that super like comfy. So I kind of just followed them around, got a whole bunch of candids for them. It's Michiko. I believe their name is Michiko. Or is it Hachiko?
Perfect. Thank you.
It's either Hachiko or Michiko. They're very cute. I love seeing their suit. Well, we'll just put it in there. Now this one with Edwin kind of turned out pretty well. Once again, it's the issue with like area behind us makes maneuvering really hard, and shooting into the eclipse also made it ridiculously hard to get any good shots. Like this is gonna get color graded very heavily if used at all. This one was way better. Ah, that one is perfect. Boop. Yeah, that one is much better, and that's perfect for a review or even shorts. Yeah, shooting into the light is always hard. I'm not a huge fan of that shot. I did get one good shot while they're in this position, like the bottom up sort of establishing shot. Always hard to give stage direction when nobody can hear you. I was like, oh, I saw this. This is like these two guys. I was like, no. You keep doing your thing. And I had to tell him, yeah, just ignore me. Look at him. He's so happy.
Aren't you happy you came over?
Because I heard they're not a furry. And I was like, yeah. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Guys. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna bump it. No, you're good. I was trying to like sneak over your shoulder to get like the camera footage like pop. That is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
So lots of good material here. That actually was probably the best parts of it, I would say. Like that was just absolutely fantastic. And like getting the like pull out, pull in shot. It could have been a little smoother, but I think that still worked out pretty well. I think this next one was much better. Yeah, that one worked much better, even though it's not fully centered. Oh, that's still pretty good. We're gonna toss that into review. We'll toss that in best of. We'll do something with it. Oh yes, and then we have the pirate bunny gang handing out like flags and stuff.
Pirate flag of mutiny.
The pirate flag of mutiny, chat, in case you want your own.
And here's, you can have a little flag.
Because you never know what you'll expect to see, I guess. Very funny things. Over the shoulder is always a reliable angle. Yeah, you can always get a really good angle if you do over the shoulder, especially if you're just trying to like get cinematic shots. Because I feel like there's a visual library of shots you can always fall back on, and that's like one of the simplest to kind of do in the moment. Machiko, that is her name. I was right. I don't know why I thought it was Hachiko. But yes, hey, welcome in. Welcome in anybody who has been here. What are the cons like? They're a lot of fun. They're kind of what you see here. People dress up, people have fun. There's main events. You can buy stuff. You can kind of hang out and vibe. It's very nice. I like cons. They're a lot of fun. More candid stuff. All right, that's enough, Edwin. All right, that goes into candids, and this is a really cool suit. I love the whole like implication that their horns are growing into their like face, because that's an actual thing that happens with horned animals that live too long. Like I think that's kind of cool, and like the one eye is a very cool vibe. Like I don't know if I guess they're a hoofer, I would guess, but yeah, very creative, very cool. All right, so this is when we're like in the gym. I need to make a gym folder and edit that up real fast. Yeah. Strong furries in the gym. You see, in order to be a kimono suiter, you have to train rigorously every day in order to make sure that you can actually handle the heat and exertion of wearing a 30-pound carpet.
3, 2, 1, and go.
This will be a good short, or even a good video. Like, this is just so silly.
Good. Go.
Burger.
It's speeding up, I guess.
It took a little while for it to actually speed up because we're like waiting for it to.
Dude, that's great.
Yeah, we were like waiting for it to speed up because apparently the treadmill is automated and wouldn't just like do it. And I was like, just pretend to run. There we go. Like at a lower angle, that actually worked way better because covering up the legs kind of gave it the illusion that we're moving way faster than we are. That and running in a fursuit is hard if you ever tried. And here we have Love. The fantastic Love showing off their dexterity. Man, I wish I could do that. I can't do that.
That must take a lot of core strength.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's a lot of core strength. I was impressed at least. I can't do that.
All right, wait. Let me.
I was like trying to get the angle right here because of course we need the We need the money shot. I love how it's just like bumping their ears. That's just so silly. And you can see me like trying to actually get the angled shot, but I couldn't frame it properly, so I was like, ah, screw it, whatever, that's fine. We got Eric here on the elliptical. Man, I was just torturing chemo suitors all day, wasn't I? More exercise than any of us have gotten in like the last 8 years, probably.
Your palm is just like hitting you in your face. It's so funny. All right, that is perfect.
I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool shot.
Double.
The like squeaking though.
We gotta train for the Chemo World Championships. Perfect.
Oh.
All right, go.
How did they die from heat exhaustion working out? Very carefully, I think. You're gonna save up for a dino mask and foam? Well, I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you'll be able to make a cool character that represents you. Have fun with it. Strength training is always good. Look at how strong they are. Terrible form. It's like nerds at a gym trying to figure out what it is. Oh, fine. This is why you go to the gym. You need motivation from your friends. You gotta lift big to get big.
No stretching.
I got an idea. Somebody just lift them up and I'll crop it out.
Sometimes you just need a friend to give you a lifting hand, right? And sometimes you just need somebody to give you some words of encouragement to lift you up. Or some other forms of motivation.
And look back at me. Perfect.
I'm glad that they brought that burger because that's such a silly thing.
See a red outline. Press it again.
Okay, so this is where you can see me leg pressing a super high amount, which is not much at all. It's like 100 pounds because I didn't want to actually exert myself. And it just reminds me that I need to lose weight. I have a home gym. I have no excuses. I need to actually start working out.
If you want to like hover over, you can like go in for like a...
All right, that's enough. I don't want to perceive myself while I'm doing like squats. All right, that's enough of that. You can pay for my OnlyFans if you want to see me squat on things. It's a joke.
You should always stretch before exercising, not like we've done.
Yeah, not like afterwards, like we're doing now.
Furries, horrible at being at the gym.
As a cat.
Spread them.
Getting ready.
Getting ready for the After Dark panels, I see. All right, that goes in the gym pile. And then we have our friend here who helped us out with some videotaping. We're gonna put that in there because they wanted to be in the video. Oh yes, and my lifestyle has caught up to me, and apparently I found death at a furry con, but it's not like the sexy himbo death that everybody makes art of. It's this kind of death.
It's super cool.
I definitely wasn't expecting to see death.
Oh, that is...
Yeah. I guess that's a Scully, right? Death out of FurCon. You're perfect as you are, Kite? Nah, I need to lose like 100 pounds. What if we had a squat redeem? You would kill me. You would literally kill me. I'm not having a squat redeem. Oh, you're glad you caught the stream? Yeah, it's great to have you here. I'm actually gonna make videos out of everything, so don't worry if you missed the streams. There will be videos eventually. Keyword eventually, because you know how it is. Make sure to always have a camera to record your memories. That's like the best part of it. Let's go into the review thing. Not entirely sure what this was, but that was probably some fursuit that got bugged out, and I'm sorry that I missed you, whoever you are.
Ready? 3.
So this is really kind of cool. So as far as I can tell, this is like a 3D printed mask with like a ghillie suit, and like it kind of goes.
Side really quick,
it's pretty unique and imaginative, and it goes to show you don't have to like go real crazy, because the dude was like, oh yeah, I got this cheap at an army surplus store, and actually it kind of works. Like it caught my eye, and I was like, I gotta get a video of that. And then this suit is also cool because they got like the goop, and they got the eyeball, and they got the LED, and they got moving jaws. And I'm not sure what do I call this. They're not scullies. It's not a dino mask. I guess it's feline. Probably best of. It's just unique. It's cool. And we have our friend here with their cute tail and their Kigu mask. I like the oversized collar. It's a vibe. Very cool. Definitely best of there.
On, go.
And I'm not sure if they're a circle or not. They got the cheese wedge, but it's a very stylized circle, if so.
Looking real cool. Thank you so much.
But a very, very unique head overall. Oh, I guess it's country music. Country music. Why is there country music next? What do I want to listen to? Let's see if I can find something I actually want to listen to. I want to listen to like some like house music, some smooth vibes, some good, nice, chill radio vibes here at KITE. Wonder how expensive they are, proto heads. They are like not so much mass produced, but there are a lot of people who sell kits, and they're not as expensive as you might think, especially if you salvage LED boards or order them from like AliExpress or something. You can definitely make protogen heads for way cheaper. Con was big. Oh, you proposed? Congratulations. You want to study the way they work, and they're programmed Arduinos probably, or Raspberry Pis. I'm sure there's plenty of guides out there, because they're becoming more and more common. Or is she in the chocolate restaurant? Huh, that's kind of interesting. Ah, yes, you see, sometimes you have to repair your protogen.
That is so cool. I love it. Perfect.
Yeah, see, sometimes you just have to reboot your protogens. So this is something I actually wanted to record. I dropped by a couple of pup panels because this was the pup pool party, and they also had a pup after dark meeting. I didn't record the after dark pup 101 thing because it was actually like a history of the phenomena and like a overview of the culture, and a 101 panel. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna record that one. I'm just gonna talk about it because apparently this has been around for like 300 years, and that technically puts it older than fursuiting, which is kind of crazy. And there were a lot of pups, as you can see. Like this was a very, very kinky sort of con, so good for them.
2, 1, go.
We have a maid here.
Awesome. Thank you.
You can actually see me over here in the background in kite regalia. Yeah. Let's pat out the best of. Now this guy's pretty cool. I was kind of hoping he would show off his thing there. So we got another hoofer there. His fan in his mouth. This is a cute one too. And then I kind of just bonk myself trying to record this suit. It wasn't really working out. Yeah, they're a little too close. I think I record them later, but that's always kind of the problem, is when you don't have enough space to really move around. I don't know if I can use the shot. I think I record them later though. So we're gonna put that one away, unfortunately, because it's not in frame. Then we have some other Dino Masks. There are a lot of cool Dino Masks.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And let me get a close-up on each one of you as you pass by. Bye.
It's good that they're having fun, and like honestly, I'm kind of happy that like everybody can go and express themselves and have fun. And there were a lot of raptor masks.
Perfect. Thank you. Love your suit.
So kind of a juxtaposition, a very family-friendly con in the mornings and a very kinky con after 7 p.m. So you gotta figure out if that's what you want to see. So we're just gonna let's see. I think we'll just, I don't know. Let's see the second clip of our Hoofer friend. Ah, he has like a statuette.
Awesome.
Yeah, that one was much better. So we're actually gonna trash that first one. We're gonna copy this one. Not the gym video. We're gonna put that into fan. In case you're wondering why it's taking me so long to do videos recently, I usually do a bunch of editing at work during my downtime on my laptop. Unfortunately, my laptop's broken, and if you've been following the drama in my Discord, Best Buy has ordered parts, and they're like, yeah, we have no clue when your computer replacement is gonna come in. Yeah, sorry. So I was like, okay. So like for the past 2 months, I haven't had like 75% of the usual edit time I have, which is why I'm behind. Ah, they're cute.
Awesome.
Very cute. I like their shirt. It's a very nice shirt.
Thank you.
I think it's the same shirt I have. Those pom-poms are a good idea. I'm stealing that. Definitely stealing those pom-poms. That's a good idea. What kind of creature are you? Doggo? Maybe doggo? Something like that.
I love your suit. Super cute.
Very well coordinated.
Excellent. Thank you.
I always love seeing partials and clothing.
Show off your tails
Ooh.
too, because they're really cool.
That is a cool tail. Yeah.
Those are some awesome tails.
Very cool scaly and cat. So we're gonna put that in the scaly pile here. Where is that? Right over there. All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Another dino mask. And a very interesting dino mask. You got a flower, you got the ears, you got the paint. You can see that somebody put a lot of care and thought into what they wanted to kind of show off. And wait, do we have ducks? No, those are the paws. I was like, from the thumbnail, I was like, wait, they have ducks? I didn't see that.
Giant balloon.
Yeah.
Woo, giant
Toss it
balloon.
up one more time. I missed it.
I love how it's like, hey, can you toss it up one more time? They're like, no, don't do that. Then the review.
2, 1, go.
And this is a really interesting kind of weird suit. Like you got a skull head, you got a Xavier Renegade Angel style like snake arm, you got a lobster claw. Like what is going on here? That's kind of a cool chimera style creature. Very, very unique. Xavier Renegade Angel is my favorite Western anime. If you're wondering, one of the balloons did indeed pop. But they were trying real hard. Toss that into review, because that's kind of...
about a little bit more.
Oh, this is kind of cute. Make sure to drop by the inflatable giant balloon panel, because there's a bunch of inflatable toys to take photos with, or balloons to kind of bounce on and stuff like that. Or try to balance yourself on the balloons. It's really hard. This is definitely going into the review because it's all inflatables and stuff like that. Interactive stuff is always so great. I really like Denver, PDFC, Golden State. The people who do their inflatable panel is really cool because they have like kiddie pools full of balloons and orbs, and they go really all out on their inflatable room, and it's a great photo op time. That's one of my favorite parts for that side of the FurCon kind of stuff. Yeah, definitely also going into the con review. Ah, isn't that cute? Yeah, very cute. There's just so many good photo ops you could do with these like giant inflatable toys. Yeah, so we're gonna grab this one and throw it into Scalies and Dragons, and also put it into the review because, you know, it's a cool panel. This is one of the like highlights, I would say. Let's see. We could do something with that. I can probably crop it to make it look like cute or romantic or something. Sorry for the horrible noise. And they're just bapping it. One of them did like pop, but I didn't get it on camera, and I'm kind of sad because it would have been funny. Like, that noise is just horrible though. All right, yeah, more inflatables, just B-roll. Let's see. Somebody with a fan, look at that.
Actually, you have a fan in your mouth, which is
Yeah, which is great. It's awesome that you have a fan in your mouth. I'm just collecting fursuiters with fans in their mouths at this point because it just works. Cool. So fan, and then we're gonna put that into dog, and then we're gonna look at the next one, and I believe.
In the video? I mean, do you want to?
I mean, I'm fine with it, but
Yeah. So that's just like setup.
3, 2, 1,
There we go. I'm all happy there. I love seeing people like just having fun.
Dancing on my YouTube channel?
no.
Perfect.
Fortnite dancing on my YouTube channel. Oh no. Actually, that should be in Doggo, not Candidates. Fortnite dancing is not allowed on this channel. I'm not entirely sure what I was trying to get here, but apparently Death shows up and like walks past, so like just this clip alone is worth saving. And we'll put it in the review. Because that's just funny. It's Omnom! Hi, Omnom!
It's a delayed reaction to this squirrel. Headlights coming towards you.
And radioactive fireball is here too.
Freeze. Freeze. There you go. See? There you go. That's why squirrels die all the time. That's the Geico commercial.
This is something you won't see in the dance competition video. This was just me like grabbing like people kind of just doing stuff. This is when I was trying to figure out like what settings I want to use on my camera. So it's just, you know, people having fun fooling around.
Come on. Okay, you guys can turn your lights off. Keep your phones handy.
So if you watch the dance competition, you know exactly what that's all about, and that's the actual dance competition. We're gonna toss that into main events, and if you want to see the dance competition, it is up. That is copyrighted music, so we're gonna turn it off. Super cute there. I like how the dino maskers often like do better performances than the people in full suit, and I think it's kind of funny because they always have the energy and they like have fun with it, and they got the little moving jaws, and they all have their own little personalities. And I always love seeing the dino masks because, like I said, oftentimes they have better performances than the full suiters, and that's a really kind of cool proto made there. Good job there. We're gonna put that in the proto-gem box. You're so sad you missed the dance competition. So glad you recorded it. Yeah. You thought this was a main event? It is a main event. Didn't I put it in main event? Did I not put it in main events? Hope I did. Yeah. Respect the rodents. Oh, hey, Tavi. Welcome in. But yeah, so there's a lot of like really nice suits. I like them a lot too. Very cute. I like the little antenna there. Then there's Kumi, like taking a candid, and I kind of didn't get my stabilizer on in time. We got a pup mask here, kind of showing off that it's still light outside. There's still people with pup masks, and like 7 p.m. is when I started like really seeing people out in full force with kink gear and stuff. And another great example that you don't need to have a fursuit to have fun at a furry con. I think I've seen these two in like safari outfits at Denver. Like they're everywhere. They're fantastic. Look at them. Look at how cute they are. Ah, wonderful cosplays. We're gonna put that in the review so I can be like, you don't need a cosplay or you don't need a fursuit to be at a fur con. Dual wielding phones. My God. Ah, there we go. We did catch him later. So we're gonna put that in candid shots. Make some man, this guy really is just dual wielding phones. That looks like it's just a clip that didn't terminate properly. Cool skull face. We got two cute demon-y thingies. Cool, we're gonna toss that into Scully folder. I mean, eventually I'm just gonna be like demonic and Scully creatures. Another dino mask, and they have an egg. Delicious egg. Everyone loves egg. The con was a bit too NSFW. Yeah, so we had the car show. We're gonna toss that into review. ACFI, out of all the Texas cons, is definitely the most NSFW I've noticed. TFF is big enough so you don't really notice the night market. ACFI is still small enough to where you definitely notice the kink. And I'm gonna be honest, like there's nothing wrong with it. I think adults need safe spaces, and I think kink stuff is a perfectly healthy, normal way of expressing yourself, especially in the fandom, and I think should be encouraged. And if I was 100 pounds lighter, I would definitely be dressing up in some sexo outfits myself. So I think it's great that ACFI is really kind of, you know, you got the normal daylight stuff, and then after dark it gets wild, especially on the 11th floor. Very cool cars. Car photographer, I am not. I have no idea what to do with cars. But hey, car show. Yeah, there's a operated by Prime Inc. Like that's hilarious. I guess it's a purple Adepticon, something like that. I don't know. I don't know Transformers. I don't know cars. I guess it's a joke on Optimus Prime. And I was like, yeah, that's some good that's some good stuff. Then June Cabot with his head off, but then I actually got like a very good spot of them like dancing around. That's a really good one. And that's also a cool shot. Is there? Yeah, there we go. Very cool. So the review is going to be pretty chunky. That's good. I'm probably going to combine After Dark with review, just to make more people click on it. And so I can kind of get more people funneled in there. My After Dark videos seem to do very, very well. I'm assuming because people want to see all the After Dark stuff, which is fine. I just have to make sure to kind of front load it so people don't go, oh, so this is just a normal review. Also, hydrate before you dihydrate or you'll turn into a skeleton. I just love that. That's kind of hilarious. That's fun meeting and getting a vid. Yeah, great to meet you too. That's not your comfort zone. It's perfectly fine. No shame either side. Yeah, like I said, if it's not for you, it's not for you. So that's why I think night markets and places like the 11th floor, consensual places where people can opt in or opt out, because ultimately, like, it's about consent, and consent is the primary thing I think about public display or public after dark places. It's all varying degrees of consent, and public consent is a discussion that furries don't really want to have, and they really should. And that's why I think night markets are probably the best way to do it, because at least now you have a space for it. And of course, it's hauling a tow truck, which I think is hilarious. I actually really like the trend of cons doing night markets and giving spaces where, you know, you can safely opt in without, you know, seeing people in full latex and rubber walking around at 7 p.m. Which, you know, ACFI is a small con, like, even if it was limited to the 11th floor, you'd still see people walking around because there's no other place to get around. And before I forget, like, I love them. Like, the snooting and the tail boop and, like, overall, like, very cute suit. Good color coordination. They got pobs. Like, all of it is great. I love them. I want to give them a hug. Perfect. 10 out of 10. But yeah, that's my stance on it. Express yourself however you want. Or don't. That's fine, too. So this is... There we go. They needed a moment. Glad I got them because they have a more unique sort of skull head, and it looks like it was 3D printed based off the striation on the mask. It doesn't look slush cast. Very cool. Nice scully. This is what? This is the drag show. If you want to see the drag show, go check out the drag show. It's on my channel. It's already there. You can definitely check that out. Very good. The drag show was great this year. They have Silent Hill stripping into a... They have a Silent Hill, like, thing where it has Pyramid Head stripping into a nurse with all the jerky movements and like horror themes, and oh man, that was my favorite part. Like when I saw Silent Hill, I was like, oh fantastic. And we have death in the background there. I don't know who the heck was the Grim Reaper, but man. All right, so this is Omnom's maid meetup. So we're gonna make a maid meetup one. I need to do the gym one and the maid meetup because I said I'd be done with this by now. So with these are 4K. If you're in the maid meetup, you can definitely crop them, and I would suggest cropping because each one of these frames is in 4K. You can definitely crop them, color grade them, do whatever you want with them. The great part about shooting in 30 frames per second is you basically have like 80 photos to pick from. Like this could be a photo, this could be a photo, this could be a photo, this could be a photo. So whenever you do my videos, they are in 4K. Like take stills. I know Kiba Wolf wasn't here. I'm assuming Kiba Wolf was the photographer for this, because Omnom is like, oh, how much do you get paid for this? I'm like, you guys get paid? and like I walked into the panel, it's like, oh, the photographer's here. I'm like, Omnom, what? I didn't agree to anything. But I think I did a good job. I just definitely wasn't expecting it. So I'll do a little like maid showcase, like jump it around, do some like jump cuts, smash cuts, maybe pull out a bunch of frames for them so they don't have to do it. Because I think that's good enough. I'm not a photographer, I'm a videographer. People think a camera is a camera. Video camera and photo cameras are two different beasts unless it's a hybrid. And even then, photographers generally don't do video and videographers generally don't do photos unless you're Kiba Wolf, and I guess it's your day job and you're super awesome and you could do it. But I don't know the first thing about actually doing photo. And even then, I think I'm not that good. Like compared to some other people who have been doing it for 10 years. You know, I let the camera do a lot of the heavy lifting. Like I know enough theory to be dangerous with a camera is how I'll say it. Cutie spotted. No, you. Kimbo is a Antrocon? Yeah. OMG? Well, OMG what? OMG what? Anyway, have you heard of Rimba Racer? They're animals that drive race cars, like Tag the Tiger and Axel the Fire. No, I haven't heard about them. What are they? Tell me about them. That sounds kind of interesting. But yeah, so like I said, I am just dangerous enough with a camera to where I can make people think I know what I'm doing. And like, oh, this angle, like this is a good, like crop it here and you get a good shot there. And like, I was trying to like the problem is in my back, you don't see this, but this place was full of kink gear, and there's like a Siberian horse behind me with like an X like bondage thing, and I'm like, I keep bumping into this. People were like, hey, do you want us to just move that? I was like, no, I'll make it work. And I kind of regret it because I'm like trying to do the typical like pull out, pan in, like sweep up like a lot of these kind of like glam shots get, and I'm like, oh, I'm not doing it. Like this would be a good shot. This would be a pretty good shot, like the frame before, because you want that halation. Like make things glow. Like that would be a good shot. Literally, I'm just gonna pull out a bunch of stills for Omnom and the maids, and I think they'll be pretty happy. It's not gonna be like Kiba Wolf levels of quality, but they are one of the premier photographers and videographers in the fandom. So as long as they'll be happy with what I do, I think I'll be fine. That's a good shot. Like there's a lot you can do with stills. So sometimes like just pause the video randomly and you'll just be like, oh, that will look good. Like that wouldn't be bad. Like if you cropped it like that. Sometimes you just have to get creative. Movement is always hard. Rolling shutter always sucks because sometimes you'll pause and just, it's the rolling shutter that gets you. That might work. That's not bad. I'm just playing around with it now just so I could be like, oh no, I did a good job. Yeah. Let's see. Do I actually get you in frame? Let's see. Let's see if our friend. I remember they like had a nice smile like somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. Like right there. Is that? Why is the Great Reaper there? I was like, oh yeah, this is a nice shot. And then I just see death looming in the background. This could be a wallpaper. like the Mona Lisa-esque smile. Like, right? Ah, the rolling shutter ruins it. Because if it was sharper, that could work. Like the Mona Lisa kind of nice. Yeah. Yeah, like, this is a much better video than it is a photo. Okay, if we crop death out of the background, I think it'll look good. Why is the Grim Reaper here? I'm sorry, I'm like, oh, this will look good, and then I just see death in the background. Anubis, Death, and Bast at one con. Yeah, I know. I wanted to get Bast and Anubis together, but I never actually managed to get them together. And here's Omnom. So recording Omnom, I went in for the close-up and I was hoping they would actually follow my lead, but then they like start doing the like tail tussle thing, and I wasn't in position to actually catch all that. So that'll be the rolling shutters. Yeah, there's Death again. So I honestly feel like Omnom's shot here might be the worst of the bunch that I got because I didn't read their movements correctly. And it'll still be a good video. I can edit it out. I just can't get over. You know, maybe that's the shot I'll send Omnom and be like, hey, here's your glamorous shot. How old are you? Because I can see your muzzle graying in real time with death in the background here. Don't tell Omnom I said that. God, why is death here? It's such a horrible photo bomb and I didn't realize it. Poppy looking fabulous as always. You know, a video is just burst mode with more rolling shutter. Not that my camera can actually do burst mode properly. Like that right here, we could crop that into a frame and that would look nice. Let's see. Deer on duty. It's just the rolling shutter. I wish I had a better camera. That's the only problem I always have, is like when you're trying to take stills, you always get some of that softness because the camera's moving unless it's perfectly still. Like that's not bad. Most people, that would actually be a good one. Waist up. Yeah, the venue definitely isn't great. This is definitely good. really wish Death wasn't in the back for this one. Yeah, that would look good. Ah, there we go. We finally have a sharp frame. So we can definitely edit this out. We got Omnom yelling into the mic in the background. Then we have the actual made like meetup, the group, and there's Death in the background again. I'm wondering if Death was just invisible and my camera's just capturing like extrasensory Death perception or something. Because if you notice, nobody actually notices Death is here. So here is me just like trying to get some stills, and then actually going for the like typical FurCon video sweep in. Love this guy, man. Dang, Secret Service member right here. Yeah, that is a pretty good spot. I wish they were looking more this way, but I guess head-wise, it's kind of hard to track. You know, Google's AI now has this thing where, ooh, that's actually a good shot. Like, you got that fur lit up on the tail here. Google has this AI thing now where you take a burst of pictures and it combines the best head placements and body placements into one thing. There we go. That's a pretty good one. It's a little fuzzy. That one's a little better. I can definitely edit together a whole bunch of nice pictures, I think. That looks good. Good job, me. Clap, 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 clap. Ah, yes, I think this guy says something.
There we go. Are you gonna take a photo of me? What do you think?
No, there's copyrighted audio. No, it doesn't matter. You see, normies get put into the stockades until they grow a fursuit head. All right, can we listen?
Hi, YouTube. This is me in my best state.
Oh, no.
Hi, YouTube. This is him in his best state. We'll be back for him in a couple of hours. We can use that for After Dark. Event centers tend to have photo hostile lighting to boot. Yeah, like I didn't have lighting. I'm sure Kiba, if he was doing it, he'd bring a light crew or something. I'm doing my best. I'll put it that way. Hi. Hey, Freckle. Nice to see you. Squirrel's name reminds me of Omnom from Cut the Rope. I vaguely remember that. Have I played Cut the Rope? Oh, shit. Like 20 years ago, probably. But Puss in Boots: The Last Wish? Kind of. It's more like the Grim Reaper. This is a pretty good shot. Actually, a pretty good shot. Very good group shot. A very good pan through. And we have our friend here again, which... the ISO is a little off. It's a little grainy. Like, still better than a cell phone camera, but you can see the grain on her skin compared to like the whites and everything in the clothing. And there's Death here again. This is just such a... The photo bomb is real. There's a lot of good shots here, though. I can definitely edit this to be hopefully good. And then I have one of those shots for Omnom, which they could really use as a promo thing. Look at that. Look at how happy that person is. They could definitely use that. I have a Scully with Omnom. Oh, I thought they had a color checker there, like a color checker passport for videography, but no, that's just a phone. Sometimes I feel like I need to get a color checker just so I can color grade easier. The stockades. Yeah, that's going into After Dark. More made meetup stuff. There's still copyrighted music. Can't listen to the crowd noise. Not that you would want to, it's crowd noise. This is a nice photo. This is actually properly exposed. There's minimal grain. You can crop this. This actually looks nice. What camera does Poppy have? Is it a... I almost want to say a Leica, but no. Is it just a fan? Is it a prop? Huh. You know what camera that is? Let me know. Because I almost thought it was a Leica, and I was like, wow, that's a very expensive camera. Look at the snoot. I love the snoot. It's so cute. I love the snoot. And they're like so lively, and they jump around and they have fun. And I like saw them, I was like, ah, the snoot. Definitely best of. Good snoot. People vibing, having fun, talking. The lighting here wasn't actually that bad. Like this one's actually a pretty good candid. Like this would be good for like the review, talking about, you know, hang out with your friends, have fun, make memories, all that good stuff. We have Anubis here, which I tried to actually get a video of, but my focus was actually about this suitor passing by because I thought that would have been a good transition. I was actually trying to get through here. And we might actually just dump this in the review because it's kind of like a B-roll kind of piece. So I actually did get video of Anubis. It's a little too spicy to show on YouTube. I need to edit it down so it's less horny. But you will see it in the review / After Dark thing. We got a Benui. Very good Benui. There's going to be... Oh, yeah. So we're reaching into After Dark time now. So... let's see. There's not a lot of it. The footage I wanted to take of a bunch of people actually got corrupted. It's like my camera refused to record anything actually after dark. There's nothing not safe for work. It's perfectly TOS. If you don't like super sexy dancing, come back in 5 minutes. Really, there's nothing wrong with it. I would say if you've watched like Netflix or Game of Thrones in the last 2 years, you've seen worse. But there's your content warning. We have a wonderful dragon in a harness. I love their color coordination. I love the moving jaw. Moving jaws always get me. Like, I love seeing moving jaws. And like, it just adds so much character to a character's performance. That could be a photo. Definitely. Hashtag Vormeta. So that's probably After Dark / Scaly. I feel like I can get away with slipping this into the Scaly folder. I don't think anybody would bat too hard about it. Yeah, it's... Did this actually go in? Boom. All right, we're gonna use that for After Dark. So I did ask, all these people have consented to being recorded. I have asked if I can use this specifically for this purpose. They are okay with being in an After Dark portion of the video because I wanted to highlight what you might see after 7 p.m. at ACFI. And it's great that they allowed me to, you know, record their memories. We have people dancing. They're dancing. This is Saturday night's dance. Man, that circle is everywhere. They're having a ball. No pun intended. Having a lot of fun. So we got some dance footage. I didn't take a lot of dance footage. Oddly enough, the dances weren't as packed as I wanted them to, and the dance was honestly crowded enough to it was very difficult for me to maneuver. All right, so we're getting into the sexy dancing part. If, you know, makes you uncomfortable, come back in 5 minutes, we'll be done. So this is one of my friends. They are in like their full gear outfit, and yeah, they're definitely working it for the camera. The lighting's very good. I'm actually liking that the bokeh has completely scrubbed out people's faces and I don't have to do anything about it. So we're gonna skip through this because this is literally them just doing this for 3 minutes. If you want to watch this, watch the entire video once it's done. Ooh, this is probably one of my favorite parts because like that is some good bokeh and like forced perspective and like good like that, the lean in for the kiss with like the blurring. You get to see the Machine 56 branded tie. It's not a collar, it's not a leash, it is a necktie, and therefore it's kosher. But like overall, the lighting, the bokeh, like the bars worked pretty well. You can definitely do some things with that. Trying to keep it not too spicy. If you want to see the rest of it, go see the actual video. So very, very aesthetic, I would say. All right, that's enough of that. We're gonna move on. So this is where it bugged out. Like, this is what I was angry about. Like, I had a great performance from the bunny, and then it's just my camera, like, for whatever reason, didn't actually record it. It just, I don't know what happened here. I recorded the ceiling for some reason. I don't know. And then the same thing happened in the next thing and the next thing. I was like, for whatever reason, I just recorded the ceiling instead of actually anything useful. And like I had like amazing footage from like what I assume are professional like kinky people, and I can't do anything with that. All right, well, this goes into After Dark. We've seen, oh yeah, and there's my friend relaxing, maxing and relaxing on a couch. Funny story, hotel staff did not know what the hell to do with this, and you could see him kind of hovering about, and then the guy just goes, and just walks away, because I bet he just didn't want to deal with it, and he knew we were going to leave later. So very, very good shots overall. But yeah, respect to the people who can actually get into this getup and deal with this for like hours at a time, because I know they're dehydrated after that. But sure makes me thirsty, if you know what I mean. And look, oh, this one was actually kind of funny, because I was like, can I call you a good boy for the purpose of this video? They're like, yeah. So some people are into that. Some people do it. It's a thing. It happens. And yeah. I think that's probably the best representation of a pup mask person I got the entire con. All right, so if you're waiting for the After Dark part to be over, that's it. It's over. You can come back. We're all good. Also, welcome back, everybody. I will now catch up on chat. All right, where were we? Have you heard Cut the Rope, the event centers? You feel so old after the Cut the Rope reference? Yeah, right? Nom from Cut the Rope is 13 years old. For real? I thought it was like 20 years ago. Why are you seeing a scythe? I don't know why, but it's death. It's you. Yeah, Boopy Snoot. You've returned. Yes. Remember Racer takes place in a blimp. I'm gonna have to check that out, because that sounds pretty interesting. It's annoying to you? Oh no, what is annoying to you? I hope it's not too annoying. Camera wasn't liking the NSFW. Yeah, it was like automatically trying to blur everything out, but the bokeh actually turned out really nicely. For my technically first time doing like NSFW recording, I think that turned out very well. I would say it looked pretty good. If you want to hire me, I have an hourly rate. I'll see you on the 11th floor. Regardless, props to everyone who has the courage and self-expression to go out and do stuff like this. Clap, 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 clap. Because honestly, I think it's awesome. If I was 100 pounds lighter, I would probably be right next to him. Anyway, you forgot to bring a plush fish to the dance? F1.8 forever. This was F1.4. I'll have you know. This was I shoot at 15 millimeters, F1.4. Like, it's dark. The lighting was horrible. So like, I can't even blame my camera equipment, because I'm fully equipped for low light footage. I mean, mind, I am using a ZV-E10, which isn't the best camera for low light, but it's a Sony, and Sonys are known for good low light performance. They're just known for also horrible rolling shutter, which is ugh. If I had the money, I'd get a Panasonic and a whole bunch of like, you know, pro grade lenses, or maybe even a Blackmagic and pull my own focus. Maybe we'll have a donathon and you can pay me $15,000 and I'll get a cinema camera, if that sounds good. Jokes aside, I think my camera did pretty well in what was nearly pitch black. Because those After Dark spaces, they're called After Dark for a reason. They are dark. And go. And we have this cutie right here. Yeah, going in for the boop. I love the eyes. Like, I really wanted to record the eyes, because LED eyes are definitely one of those things I think get me every time, and it's very nice, very good feline creature. I like them. Oh, sorry. I grew up on film. You did fine. Well, thank you. Curious what you have to say about TwitchCon. Yeah, let me do a quick recap on TwitchCon, because I mentioned it earlier. My problem with TwitchCon. So before we get back to the normal times, we're going to talk about TwitchCon really quick before all the normal people come back after the After Dark portion. Let's talk about TwitchCon. The good parts. Vegas is a great place, and you can get your photos taken with burlesque dancers, and the burlesque is actually the best show in Vegas for 24 years running for whatever reason. And it was actually really, really good. Props to these ladies for doing the Cirque du Soleil kind of acrobatic stuff while still being sexy. Great show. Great shows in Vegas. Great food in Vegas. Let me demonstrate by showing you Korean barbecue. Korean barbecue. It was great time. We had pizza. I can show this one because Jay, his face is already out there. And like, pizza. So there was like really good pizza. There was a giant Dorito. Weird Dorito guy. Tucking kite in for whatever reason. That's on my TikTok. If you don't know about my TikTok, go check it out. I'll be uploading a lot of shorts. It's gonna be old shorts and then new shorts, but hey, it'll also be on YouTube shorts. So don't worry, you're not missing anything. I could not wear my fursuit, so that was kind of the problem. We were not allowed to wear our fursuits. I assume a couple of furries, but they either had face masks or stuff like this, and that's why, like, I don't know. I didn't really vibe with TwitchCon. Like, it wasn't really that great. I don't think it knew what it wanted to be. I don't think it knew if it wanted to be a content creator con, whether it wanted to be a trade convention con, whether it wanted to be a fan con, whether it wanted to be an anime con, whether they just wanted to jerk off all their partners and higher level people who pay them or who make them the money. It felt kind of isolating almost, because as a YouTuber, now I'm on YouTuber instead of Twitch, or I'm on YouTube instead of Twitch. So like being at TwitchCon, it was like everybody was treating me like garbage when they saw I was an affiliate, until I went, yeah, I have 22,000 subs on YouTube. I'm technically not only better than you, but bigger than you. And then suddenly they're like, oh, wow, cool, wow. Because apparently YouTube is the big fish in the industry. You know, parody aside, I don't actually think all that, but it did definitely feel like there was some clout chasing going on. A lot of people kind of networking, but not really networking, if you know what I mean. It felt really artificial. I did not like TwitchCon. It was the worst convention I went to, but she's really cute for a delivery moogle. And she gave me a little letter. That's me. I'm the Warrior of Light. And then you can get eaten by the PogChamp Dino. Hashtag Vormeta. Funny thing, by the snack bar, it says snacks to eat, friends to not eat. And I'll post that in my Discord because that... Oh, no, I actually already posted it in my Discord under the meme category. Like, I took a bunch of folders. It's like, there's no way they don't know about the Vormeta. And I hate it. And yeah, it's not about fake friends. I had a lot of fun with my friends. It was a lot of fun just hanging out with people, meeting people. TwitchCon was a bust. It was the people I got to hang out with that I used to do VTubing with. That was really, really awesome. And I think that's the highlight. Vegas, hanging out with friends. TwitchCon was the excuse to have a lot of fun with friends. And I actually really like that. You regretted Googling what Vor is? Yes, everybody does. Welcome to the club. My condolences. You can joke about it now. It's funny. Haha. Maybe. But yeah, TwitchCon, $300. I wish I didn't spend. I wish I spent $300 on food and shows and inviting people to places. Because honestly, I would much rather spend that money getting all my friends out to Vegas and partying for a weekend than going to TwitchCon. And I didn't even cover how I missed the party I paid $100 for. My friend had a seizure at the party. I lost my wallet. The weekend was cursed. The con was cursed. I'm not going next year. I'm gonna go to the YouTube one instead, VidCon, which should be a lot more fun. And now that I'm a YouTube partner, you know, it's probably better that I go to VidCon. TwitchCon just, it felt lackluster, especially compared to furry conventions. Now look at this guy. Like he's got the moves. I was like, ooh, fancy. I love him. I'm so sad that it could not. Ooh, actually, maybe that's a good focus jump right there. Yeah, that looked cool. Can we look at that like now that it's smoothed out? No, it's still kind of post-processing. Yeah, that actually looks good. Some Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that focus snap was actually pretty good. I didn't think I'd be meeting, you know, Cyborg Ninja here. Yeah, that's actually really cool. That's that goes into After Dark because he's actually pretty After Darky and like lasery and cool. And we have people dancing, doing like stuff. People pointing at the camera, being like, "Ah, look, you're on camera!" Haha. Yeah. If you're thinking of going to TwitchCon, save the money. Hang out with your friends. Make some actual memories. You don't need a con as an excuse if you're a content creator to make memories. Just go to a furry con. That's my suggestion. Instead of TwitchCon, go to a furry con. And then we have our friend here, our very well endowed latex dragon thingy. Actually still turned out. The lighting was actually really bad. I'm surprised at how well this lighting turned out. Way better than it should have. I was like trying to get like a couple of other angles. There was just not enough space to maneuver. If I had to say the only thing I don't like about ACFI is that there is like no space to maneuver, but that's not a bad thing. It's a very cozy con. I actually love ACFI because everything is so cozy and everything's together, and you'll never miss a fursuiter if they're out. You'll always see everybody as long as you're out and close together. And ooh, that light show was really cool too. So yeah, I really like ACFI. It's one of my favorite small cons. If you have a chance and you're in Texas, go to ACFI. They're fantastic. Love them. And I figure I should disclose, yeah, they, so I got half my badge comped because I was media. I got a standard membership. I paid up for the sponsor because I wanted to support the con. That does in no way affect my review of the con. I like ACFI. I've paid for ACFI last year out of my pocket. And yeah, I really like them. I paid for Twitchcon out of my pocket, and I got merch from Twitchcon as well. And I'm technically a affiliate on Twitch, so there may be a conflict of interest. But like I said, I would not go to Twitchcon. So my thoughts have not been compromised because somebody gives me a sponsor or whatever badge. So that is exactly what I think. Twitchcon sucked. ACFI, great. I would definitely go to ACFI again. It's Vegas, go figure. Oh, definitely. Stream networking is awkward. Yeah. And no fursuits too. You could not have a full face covering. They were like, yeah, you can hold your fursuit head. And I'm like, that's not the point. Return of the Dorito man. Yeah, exactly. It was. Chicago style pizza is so good too. Love your content. It's very positive and fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're right about Netflix being worse than that. Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest, like it's hard for me to take kinky things seriously. Even the vor meta is a joke because it's like Looney Tunes kinks. It's like you can't really take it seriously unless you're into it. And I think that's awesome because I could be like, oh, you're having a great time. You're having fun. I don't have to think of it as like, you know, Game of Thrones level of salacious indulgence or whatever. Like people are having fun. They're living their best lives. They're going out doing what, you know, is fun for them, and you know what, I'm all for that. And as long as everybody's consenting and it's a safe space, do what you want. Like I'll be right there with you. So I think people overstate the furry like weirdness. I think furries are way more normal than some of the things I see people getting up to in Vegas. One of the weirdest parts I've had in my life, first time I was in Vegas, I had an Uber ride. And the guy is like, hey, if you can be in Vegas for 3 years and not fall to some crazy vice, you can live here forever. And then he hands me a business card. And you know what he says? But if you want to find some ladies who will suck the mayo right off your toes, give this guy a call. And I'm like, excuse me? You just... I guess he's like, yeah, I mean, but if you want to get down into some vices, this is where you start, I guess. Dude, it's gotta hustle. Like, I think normies are way weirder than furries. Like, 100%. Also, look at this cutie. I love their suit. Very cute creature. But yeah, that's my stance. I think normies are way weirder than furries. Is this closing ceremonies? I did record closing ceremonies, I think. I forgot to upload closing ceremonies. Wait, did I do closing ceremonies? Oh, there's Omnom. Or is this opening ceremonies? I recorded one of them. Or is this closing? No, this is closing. Sorry, I need to upload... remind me to upload closing ceremonies. I forgot about that. But yes. And now, we have more Protogen. I feel like I have a lot of main events I need to upload and kind of slipped my mind. Because it was the last day and I was like, so tired. I had tasty food. I didn't want to think about anything. And then we have a nice candid. It's Sunday. And everybody's kind of tired and just vibing and having a good time, which is great. I want to say you do great work. I'm usually shy, but if I do see you again on con, I'll be sure to say hi. Yeah, thank you so much for dropping by, and make sure to say hello if you see me. I'm a very nice person. Maybe you'll get a little pop pillow for your trouble, or a card, or a good luck charm or something. Local meets are usually super chill if you don't have calm. Yes, go to local meets as well. It's a great idea. Catching up to chat real quick. Furcons versus anime cons. Furcons are less go, 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 more chat, have fun, meet people. Yeah, like anime cons have always been about the merch for me. When I was a kid, you could not get Japanese stuff. You would go to the anime con for the shopping experience. Nowadays, I'll be like, oh, cool, this rare piece of merch, and it'll be like 50 bucks. And then I look on Amazon, it's $30 with free overnight shipping. And I'm like, why do anime cons exist anymore? Like, it's always been about the merch for anime cons for me because I don't really worship voice actors, and a lot of panels kind of, you know, just don't hit me right in anime cons. I feel like once you see a panel at an anime con, you've seen all of them because they usually go to the same anime con circuits. Maybe I've grown out of anime cons, but fur cons, it's always something new, something different, something weird. I love fur cons. Great experience. We have our friend right here. Great to see them again. Foxo. Yeah. But yeah, I say a lot of words. I'm very opinionated. Most of my opinions are probably wrong. Ooh, this is actually a nice walkthrough. This actually worked out very well as a walkthrough. Yeah, that goes into the review pile because that's a good transition. Then we have our friend here walking past in our knitted suit. Or their knitted suit. I love this suit. Like, more people should take this idea because it's such a unique and fantastic idea. We got another dino mask here. We're back to safe work. Is there a significance to the rose? This is the second dino mask I've seen with a rose. I'm wondering if it actually means something, but it's a very good color coordination. They got the pink shirt, they got white rose, like the eyes and markings are very well coordinated. The paws are well put together. Overall, very nicely done. I like the coordination. And we have another Kigu suitor, like with the hard plastic sort of mask. This one is probably, definitely looks to be more vintage styled. I could not get a good angle on them because we're in the dealer's den hallway and there was like 2 feet behind me and I could not maneuver, so I was trying my best. And we're probably, I think that's a K9, so we'll put that in doggo. Not the male? Yeah, it's horrible. The male. But yes. Normie stuff is freaky. Yeah, I don't care as much about anime cons. I go back for actors and cosplay. Yeah, Metrocon has some cool shows they like to put on, like Human Anime Chess Battle. Yeah, like that's definitely the cool stuff. I think definitely going for the panels is worth it. Going to hang out with your friends is definitely worth it. I think that's the most exciting parts that you can probably do is just hang out with your friends, have fun with them, do stuff. I don't know. What do we do with this? Well, let's look at this again. Dog and cat, I think. Yeah, you're probably feline in appearance. Looks like a tiger. That's actually not bad. Dog and cat folder. Now this is super cool. I saw like this octopus and I was like, I need to get a video of you, but the lighting is like, I don't know, it's kind of ominous, but I tried my best in this lighting because this is basically about as dark as it gets. I was like, I need to find you when you're out and about. And I think I missed them, but maybe the ominous overshadowing actually kind of works out. Definitely best of. And it's Dazzle Paws. Always fun to run into Dazzle Paws. Did they say anything? Let's see if they said anything. Always great to see Dazzle Paws. They're very nice. And then somebody else doing some camera work. I'm not sure if they're like a demon doggo or like a dragon or something, but wait, is that like, what camera is that? That's a A7. I guess that's an A7. It doesn't have a mark on it. So if it's a basic A7, that's still a nice camera. Awesome. Sir, you look dogoid in appearance, but you might also be a dragon because that's how Eastern dragons work. But we're gonna put you in the best of because I can probably put you in as like make sure to take photos. And like this rainbow, look at this face, look at how happy they are. Oh, that is awesome. You could take that as a still and use it as a promo picture. Like they are having fun.
Perfect, thank you.
They are awesome. That goes into review, so we could be like, oh, you don't need fursuit outfits or anything. This guy on his inflatable cell phone. Now look, that is gold. That is trim. They're doing business. That's what I call a power lunch. They're doing business. Some sort of weird business anyway. Definitely toss in the best of.
3, 2, 1.
And then we have these cutie hoofers. Nice. Always good to get a boop. We're almost done with the videos too. I'm actually kind of surprised. Maybe we'll do some video editing, or I'll do the Twitch video editing later. Because I actually need to blur out a bunch of faces in the Twitch video. Because they're all VTubers and they don't like their flesh puppets being exposed. That was a good pose for the hoofer though.
3, 2, 1, go.
And we have our mannequin friend from earlier, which we'll go into the best of this time.
Spin around to show off that tail.
I always love it when people spin around to show off the tails, especially when I'm already angled for it, so I can kind of compensate for the narrow depth of field that I have going on. Because otherwise, it's if people spin around and I'm like focusing on their heads, I'm like, I missed a shot. Now this is a cool skull head, so you can tell that they put in effort painting this, which is very cool. Like they have the mane here, and it's pretty well accessorized because you can definitely see that they cared enough to get that jacket going, and it looks nice. Yeah, very, very cool. People are so creative.
2, 1, go.
We have more Scullies and Dino Masks. Ah, nom 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 nom. You see, that's why I have a matte box on my camera, so you don't damage my lens. We'll put that in both Scully's and the Dino Mask one, because that's pretty good. I like that. Where's the Dino Mask one? Raptor Mask, that's what we called him. What's up, Kite? Hi, Elijah. How are you doing? The clown suit is so unique. I love seeing clown suiters. They are super awesome. Let's catch up on chat real quick. Actors not really mesmerized by the craft, or yeah, mesmerized by the craft. Yeah. Welcome in, everybody. I'm catching up on chat real quick. Dazzle Paws is a sweetheart, definitely. I had no idea that Dazzle was from Washington. I've seen him having the best time in Texas Con space. Yeah, it's kind of like I'm from the West Coast as well. We get around. Dazzle's great. Or is Dazzle, or do you mean East Coast? I guess there's Washington, D.C. I know they were at Megaplex. Good luck with your story. You're going to head out? Yeah, thanks so much for dropping by. Thanks for spending some time with us. And I will finish this up. So we only have a couple more items before we're done. So let's finish it up and check this out. So we have another group photo here. Group picture thingy. Yes. Wonderful. Cuties being cuties. Ah, the hug. You love to see it.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, very good. That goes in the best of because it's a group thingy.
And go.
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, you want to try that again?
Yeah, like you can see my framing was a little off, so let's redo this one.
2, 1, go.
Cuties. Ah, and the boop. We got the boop. So that goes into cat and dog, and I can probably use the transitionary scene. And then we have the fan, because of course I need to record every fan I see so I can use it for my fan video.
Thank you so much.
Man, at this point it's just going to be 10 minutes of furries using fans.
Go.
I really like this Scully's kind of getup. It's a very good one. Very cool. They were one of the first Scullys I saw that I think this is actually the morning of, like Friday morning. For whatever reason, it's at the end. So if you were expecting you to be first, sorry. Cool dragon. I like ponchos. I love ponchos on characters. Draping cloaks, capelets. I love them. I think they're a very cool character design thing, especially if they don't have pants, because then you have the kind of animal style with just a little touch of humanization that really kind of brings out that sort of aesthetic, and I think it looks very nice. Scaly folder, there we go. What do we have here? We have another Dino Mask. I think we've recorded them earlier, but I was like, yeah, because what I wanted to do there is get their bottom, because like it's hoofery, And it's like almost a full suit and it looks pretty cool. Very nice. Very awesome. Very cool. Love them. Raptor mask. And then we have... And we have these awesome. I love cardboard box heads. I love box heads in general. Some people say they're dangerous. I don't get it. I'm surrounded by Amazon boxes right now. Like, don't wear them every single day. Make a new one for a con. Like, anime conventions, box costumes are a time-honored tradition. I would say definitely make a new one. I think this one is actually made out of foam board instead of cardboard, but I love the aesthetic. I think more people should definitely do that sort of aesthetic. I think it's practical, it is awesome, it is crafty, and I think it's just fantastic in general. You don't need to have a fursuit to have fun. You can do something. Oh, God rays. Ooh, the halation, lighting, the power, the posing, the snoot, powerful and antlery too. Ooh, fancy, very nice, very nice. I like them. I like the lighting. The lighting for once worked with me. Now, this is also interesting. So I can buy the striations here. I'm assuming this was 3D printed. It looks very nice. It's a very unique head, and since printers can be bought for like $150 nowadays, and you could learn for 3D model for free, I honestly think 3D modeling is probably going to be the next frontier in low-cost fursuit making. People say you should make cardboard masks because of the mold risk when you sweat in them. I was gonna be like, don't reuse your cardboard heads. Get a new box. They're boxes. Like, print it out, color it. Like, yeah, definitely if your box is moldy, don't use it. Yeah, 3D printers, actually $150 for a 3D printer is cheap. Micro Center was practically giving them away if you never went to Micro Center before for like $30 for an Ender 3 Pro, which is a great deal. 3D printers can be up to like $3,000 or $4,000 for the really high-end ones, but $150 Ender 3 Pro will like get you there. And like, if you finish it up, it's fantastic. Micro Center is dangerous. Yeah, I spent too much money when I had a Micro Center near me. That's for sure. They have great coupons. They have great stuff. Fursuits have bodysuits. Yeah, Schlag, you got an ad. Oh, I'm so sorry that you got an ad. Sometimes that happens. I have no control over ads. YouTube does that automatically. If you get an ad, sorry, you're unlucky. But YouTube tries to calibrate it so you don't walk away before you finish the ad, because that's how they make money. So if you got an ad, sorry, bad luck. I don't know what they are saying, but they look cool. Not gonna lie. Ah, yeah. You're the Skull Dog on Thursday? Oh, that's cool. Furry's bringing their own fans? Yeah, definitely. Like, they have fans and stuff. No damaging kites equipment. How is it supposed to enjoy furries? Exactly. Do not boop the camera too hard, but that's why I have a map box to keep people from booping too hard. Let's see what else we have here. The horse is Stormy. Yeah. Also, hi Elijah. I think I said hi already, but hi. You catching up on chat? You can wash and dry foam and fabric. Oh, that's good. The rim erasers name tag axle, Meka, Tamara, Crom. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. First do stuff you want a bigger printer, but yeah, you can still print in parts. I'm talking about like skull half mass would probably be the best part for like multi-part like projects like that. You're missing out so much of your fursuit making because you don't have a printer. I mean, they're pretty cheap, like $150. Like it's definitely something you can aspire to. It's not out of reach. Like I don't think it's out of many people's reach. It's still an investment, but I would say if you start making your own bases, oh, I love this Avali. Every time I see them, they do a wonderful job. Definitely best of material. Fun fact, they were on the cover of my best performing short ever, and I can definitely see why. They're fantastic. But yeah, I would see a 3D printer as an investment, and if you like, a 3D printer isn't something to just go out and buy. You have to know what you're doing. But I'm gonna say, if you know how to use a 3D printer, you could definitely sell blanks or masks or stuff and recoup the cost pretty quickly, especially if you do custom stuff that other people can't. I mean, that's what I would do. If I knew how to 3D model, I would be 3D printing like super cool shit. Unfortunately, I don't know how to 3D model, unfortunately. Somebody teach me how to draw. How about that?
On and go. And
We have a
pull it
cute...
towards
Yeah. Look at it. Look at the worm. We got a tail. We got a worm. Aren't they cute? Yeah, awesome. We're almost done. Can you believe that?
you. Go.
And we have a skull mask here. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. You're an asshole.
Oh, I love moving jaws. I wish I had a moving jaw. Like, that's what I want to aspire to, is to have a very fancy suit with a moving jaw. Because could you imagine me actually talking to chat instead of using a VTuber avatar? And like, you know, having a live cam, except it's me in a moving jaw suit. You know how awesome that would be? Somebody with a 3D printer. Make it happen. Cute little dragony creature. Also looking at stuff. That's a good one. That's a good one to put in the review, because we can talk about the artist Sally and stuff like that. Oh yeah, for sure. Very, very good. Yeah. I think we... Yeah, so nice. Even people are like, wow, so nice. And there is... Oh, I love that. The steppy through with the lighting and stuff. Ah, that's very nice. Ah, yeah.
I thought it was clear.
That's the scratchy. No, they did great. Yeah, if you see me, just start doing stupid stuff, and I'll try to keep you in frame. Don't be too crazy, but have fun with it. Like, if you see me, I think that's the best advice I can give to anyone who sees me. Just move, have fun, spin around, like, act, be your best self, and don't freeze. Because otherwise, I'm gonna start panning around you, and then it'll just be like, oh, I guess I'll cut out 3-5 seconds. Wonderful, and that was love. Love was at the end. And I hope you loved this as much as I had fun recording it, because ACFI was a fantastic time. Hopefully you had a nice time looking through all of these memories with me. Just to recap, Twitchcon, it was garbage. If you want to know why, go to the start of the stream and listen to it then. 11/11, November 11th, special stream. Come on by. It's going to be a very cool announcement. We're doing something a furry has never done in the history of the fandom. It involves a TV channel. It's going to be really cool, assuming I can get it working. So make sure to check it out. I think it'll be exciting. We're also going to start doing VR chat stuff. It's going to be a month of Kite after BLFC, after we get caught up with everything. I have a TikTok now. Make sure to check out kite.tube. Follow me on TikTok. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't know how TikTok works, but it's going to be old shorts, a mix of old and new stuff. If you're on YouTube, you're not missing out anything. Don't run out and get a TikTok if you don't want to. But hey, if you like it, it would help, because the algorithm hates me. I'll be at BLFC. Come find me at BLFC. It'll be super awesome to see everybody. Say hello. I'll record you. We'll talk for a little bit. Maybe I'll give you a good luck charm. You never know. Other than that, it's been great talking with everybody. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, I have a Discord server. You can always go join the Discord server on my link tree. I'm pretty active on there. I post pictures. You can see stuff that doesn't go into the videos, candid stuff. We talk about the Vor meta and make shit posts all the time. So if you like laughing at horrible things with enthusiasm, probably drop by my Discord. We have a lot of fun there. Other than that, let's tie up the stream by looking at chat. People talking about 3D printing. $150 is out of your reach. I would say, yeah, 3 months of saving. That is quite a bit, but it might be worth it. It might be a good idea. But yeah, do I have VR? I do have a VR headset, and I'm going to start doing VR chat exploration, and that's going to be part of the announcement on November 11th. Oh, my birthday is on December 12th. Clear your calendars. December 12th, birthday party stream, and I'm going to be streaming more video games and stuff. Hopefully, that's the plan. Once I get done with all of this, once I'm done with BLFC, it's just MFF, and I'm only going to be at MFF for Saturday, because it's MFF, and I'm going to be honest, I don't want to be there. Nobody does. It's weird. Anyway, no offense to MFF, great con, all that. Regardless, thank you so much for spending some time with me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all later this week. I may take tomorrow off. We may do some video editing Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday is BLFC all the way to next Friday. We'll probably do another stream next Friday to recap BLFC. All of that will be scheduled. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. And thank you so much for sharing and making all these memories with me. And I hope to see you all next time. And with that, even though we're so far apart, we're always connected together as if by a kite string across the endless horizon. So thank you everybody for being here. I'll see you all, and good night, good morning, good time zone, wherever you are, because it's time for me to fly off too. Good night. See y'all.